Hey everybody, it's the Mean Boys Podcast. Special announcement time.
What the fuck? If you usually skip the intros, don't do it now.
What is this announcement?
The fun one first. We're going on tour.
Oh shit, we're going on tour.
Sure the fuck off.
We're going on tour.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, baby. Springtime. Summer of, not summer, spring of 18.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
when the
You
tour's
ain't so
happening.
little to remember.
Yeah.
This
anyway,
is new info to me. What places am I going?
Stop doing this voice. Fucking Wisconsin, Chicago, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Detroit, Cleveland, fucking Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia.
What about New York City?
City.
Wow, I'm going to almost all these places for the first time except two. You'll find out yourself which ones.
Nobody gives a shit,
Yeah.
and you got to stop talking like that. Almost all the ticket links are live, guys. Those are on meanboyspodcast.com on the homepage. And if tickets aren't live for your city yet, get on the email list. It's at the bottom of the homepage or on the announcement bar at the very top. Fucking stay up to date. We want to come see you. You guys have been asking us to do a tour. We need you to come out, and we're not asking a lot from you. All the tickets are $10 online and $15 at the door. So get them right now. Let us have us be in a good headspace going into this thing.
Yeah.
We're not like, all right, we sold 8. What the fuck are we going to do? Like, let's
Exactly. Please help us help you.
We're just trying to sell out 40 seats at a time here. So these shows are going to be great. We're all in rare stand-up form. Everyone's super funny. Your friends that you might think would be skeptical of Mean Boys will like the stand-up show. The podcast
absolutely
is a little more prohibitively enjoyable than we're good stand-up comedians.
We're amazing.
We do comedy for strangers every fucking day.
And yeah, and
we're great
People
at it.
give us money, we're good at it. And and you guys will have fun. And
for the podcast, we are doing a few live Mean Boys podcasts out on the road as well.
Yes, we are. Live Mean Boys in New York, Chicago, and Detroit. The other shows will be stand-up shows, and we'll be doing some, if you want to catch a stand-up set and a podcast, we'll have some other stand-up dates for those cities as well. Moving on to the second big announcement, when we get to 250 iTunes reviews, I, Connor McSpadden, will eat a full bowl of soup on the air.
Oh, hell yes.
I was going to make it 200, but we're only 23 away, and I really don't want to do this, and I figured it seemed like a good publicity stunt.
You fucking asshole.
The iTunes reviews help legitimize us, help us get more sponsors and all that
soup.
shit. Yeah, it makes us look cooler
Leave
to
an
everybody.
iTunes review and tell us what kind of soup you want to watch fucking McSpadden chug.
Yeah,
Good?
exactly. Put that in there, and I'll democratize it. I will do it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. There's a very good chance I will throw up, and ideally we hit 250 right before like our live podcast in Chicago, and I have to barf on stage
Oh, God, that's everything I want.
at the North Bar. Yeah.
You guys are going to be bad at me about this. I am finally going to leave an iTunes review.
Oh, it's too funny.
I'm going to be mad at you.
Because I haven't done it yet.
I don't care.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Anyway, so this review comes to us from Freeman Chips. An acceptable way to while away the hours. I love this one. 3 poppers huddle together and make jokes about each other being fat, gay, or retarded. 5 stars. I love that you called us poppers, so thank you for that.
I like that. We're opening buttholes.
You should have spelled it like the butthole poppers, but it's actually
That makes more
P-I-U-P-E-R-S.
sense. I genuinely didn't even think about the fact that like poor popper is a word.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a lot of plane tickets and mostly bus tickets, frankly, to book. So if you haven't already, support the show on Patreon, guys.
Yeah.
Every episode of Mean Boys barely comes out. We're all dying and starving to death, and your $5 really makes a huge difference to us. And at this point, there are 30 episodes of bonus content. You got a whole new fucking backlog of Mean Boys you can binge through. $10 a month gives you fun merchandise and all that shit. Those Patreon rewards are going out soon. We just have the Keith is Fat Magnets. We'll be announcing our fucking February awards very, very shortly, and it's easy. It helps us out if you like the show. And look, you're not going to make that big of a dent into Adam Carolla's wallet if you like his show. No beef to him, but it's like $5 is a lot of money.
It really
to us,
does.
you know?
Every little bit really does help us out, especially having to get ready to plan this tour and go out on the road.
Yeah, no, we hate begging you for money, but you're getting something for your dollar, and it'll help us be a little more relaxed and make the show better and better every single week.
Yeah.
Other than that, just tell your friends about the show. Tell your friends about the tour. You guys are the fucking street team, and
please, you fucking urge everyone to go.
We don't
You
know
said
exactly.
you were going to bring 8 people. Do not lie to us. That's all we That's it. Just don't lie to us.
Yeah, and if you still fill out that tour survey and let us know where you are, because we're going to be hitting the rest of the country soon. We'll be probably Florida and Denver and all that stuff. We'll be announcing those for later in the year. And guys, just fucking, we appreciate it. We love you. It's wild that people listen to the show and email. We got those games and tweets and shit, and it blows my mind every day.
We love you for it.
Tom Goss is famous to a small portion of the American public, and that is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, sorry. No, seriously, it's cool. It's really cool. And mind-blowing. And it's scary.
Yeah, sorry to be sincere. You're gay, you're retarded, I am also gay, here's the show.
Worse gay.
Yeah.
Niggas are mean.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast. War is peace, slavery is freedom, the McRib is back.
I'm Connor McSpadden.
I'm Tom Goss.
And I'm...
a smoking brontosaurus foot.
Sure.
Sure. Tom's first ever slam on the
That's
show.
the
And last ever.
I can't believe you've never done that before.
It was abstract, but you loved it.
Did I love it? I don't know that I did.
mean, love is a word.
Imagine
Strongly-
a brontosaurus foot.
I'm imagining it.
Okay.
I felt strongly about it. I don't know if that was the direction I would say.
That's emotion is number one. So I feel like
this
you
is
did it.
jazz, man. It's about the sense you don't make.
Yeah.
Smoking brontosaurus foot.
Yeah.
It's as though you're like
They're
okay,
very round, and I
like,
had 10
okay, what-
seconds to come up with something.
I kind of get it.
Okay, what does Keith do? Okay, he smokes. What's a big thing since Keith is big? Brontosaurus. What's the worst part of most bodies? The foot.
It's all coming together.
By Jove, I've done it, Tom.
It was the shape of the foot. They're perfectly round.
Keith is shaped like a lot of things. He is not shaped like a foot.
Not a regular foot, but a brontosaurus.
I don't think a
foot.
brontosaurus foot was actually shaped like that. I think you're thinking of like a rubber toy of a brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Either way,
Nope.
What I'm saying, Tom, is you don't know shit about dinosaurs.
I know all
What
the
you know
shit.
about dinosaurs, fam?
I'm all about dinosaurs. I know about brontosaurus feet. You telling me I don't know about brontosaurus feet?
Brontosauruses, I think, didn't exist.
Tom, just because your body produces
That might
acid
be true.
doesn't mean that you know dinosaur facts. all
Hey,
right?
you're arguing very passionately about the existence of a foot of a dinosaur. I don't think was real.
It might be Bronchiosaurus. I'm thinking.
You're thinking of Brachiosaurus.
I think that's a different one.
I was in Adult Swim for a couple years before it got axed. Just the boys this week, guys.
Yeah, how's
Yeah.
everybody doing this week?
Just
good.
dinosaur facts.
Yeah.
All right, well, at least we don't have to worry about an episode title. That's one good thing.
Dinosaur facts right out the gate.
We really are like the false flag news articles of dinosaur facts right now. We're really speaking.
The Dino Wars?
Yeah, dinosaurs.
Dude, I would fucking watch
There's globalist pterodactyls.
That's like one of the shows I'd watch, like Beetleborgs, that would get canceled, like on Nickelodeon.
Oh, Dino Wars for sure existed.
And I
think it did. It was,
oh, really?
it was a Transformers thing.
Oh, okay. I was never into
Or no, it was Beast
Transformers.
Wars, but one of them was a dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not exactly a war dedicated to dinos.
I mean,
like
there were
I'd been
dinosaurs
promised.
around. The Dinobots were
I'm
a
not
whole
mad at
thing.
you. I'm mad at, frankly, the executives in children's entertainment in the mid '90s.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't allowed to make calls, so there would have been a lot more dinosaur-related entertainment.
All right,
Oh,
favorite
absolutely.
dinosaurs. What are they?
Favorite dinosaur? Gosh, that's a...
I probably got to go Keith. Probably.
I like the raptor.
I'm also a raptor.
I like that the
fan.
raptor is
Well, Raptor
cunning.
feels like a hack pick, but I mean, it is probably the best dinosaur.
There's a different kind of raptor.
Yeah, it's like, why are the Yankees your favorite team? Because they always win. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they're the Patriots of like pack hunting.
yeah, check
Yeah.
the scoreboard. The Raptors are coming out on top every time.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's actually a kind of raptor that's.
Just make sure you got Bill Belichick Raptor now. Like a hat and a sweater, just quietly like putting one claw on a football.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
There's another kind of raptor, not the Velociraptor, but they're actually more like the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park than actual Velociraptors. I think the only reason they didn't make it that raptor is its name's like Psycholithiopith, like it's like a 40 fucking.
It's named after some medication you were on.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way,
Yeah.
speaking of the Patriots, we're recording this before the Super Bowl, so congratulations to which group of America's worst white people is on fire right now.
yeah.
Yeah, really.
Fucking hats off to you.
Yeah, it is really
Wherever.
the alien versus predator of just fucking fat dads.
I was rooting for the Eagles, and then I heard one Eagles fan talk about it on stage, and I was just like, I don't care anymore. Like, I was rooting for you guys, but this is so obnoxious.
I, for some reason, couldn't sleep last night and found myself watching like a list of all the best and worst halftime shows, like ranked,
Right.
for some reason, and I was like, "Why am I watching this?
Yeah,
Like, this is
'cause
nothing I care about."
The best halftime show is still dumb. Like,
You know what, man? I watched Prince, and Prince.
Prince was good. Michael Jackson was good.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. I loved Lady Gaga.
I hated that.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
I just thought it was boring.
She's a cone titty one, right?
You're thinking of Madonna,
Okay, I guess that is Madonna.
which is basically Lady Gaga. So yeah, you're kind of right.
Yeah,
Well, there's cone titty and meat pants. I don't remember.
Yeah, meat
which
pants is Lady Gaga. Cone titty and meat pants is what people call me and Connor.
I was
when we're
about to
not
say
around.
Meat Pants is your nickname on the paintball team.
Yo, meat pants.
Meat pants, watch your six.
Yeah,
Duh.
yeah. Fucking beef pockets over here. Can't reload his thing we use. Gun. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I never gave a shit about Prince, and then I watched that halftime show, and I was like, man, Prince had it.
Dude,
That's a
I
good
watched that
halftime
halftime show, and I still didn't give a fuck about Prince.
I remember there was this.
They don't have to out not give a shit each other, but yeah, I get
There was
it.
this. So I forget because I'm a little older than you guys. Did you guys watch live when the Janet Jackson nipple slip thing happened?
I don't think so.
That was like World War III for like televised nudity. Because this is like a pre 9/11 world when like things like that mattered.
Oh, I remember it happening,
And
I wasn't there.
I remember seeing it happen and be like, whoa. And I remember fucking like for 5 years after that, they were just putting up old like rock bands. So they were like, there will definitely be no nudity or sexual fun.
Oh,
happening.
yeah.
Yeah, she's like, all right, we're bringing in The Who. No
Yeah.
one for The Who is taking their dick
All
out.
right, Kenny Chesney.
Oh, God,
fucking
the Who
exactly.
were so
button
bad
that
when
flannel
they
all the way up.
I remember I watched The Who when they did it. I was at work, and somebody literally, without being ironic, walked by and goes, who are these old dudes just playing a compilation of CSI theme songs? And I laughed my fucking nuts off. Because they weren't wrong. Every song they played was a theme song for a different CSI
Was that
spin-off.
at the Queen Mary?
What's up? No, that's when I worked at Disney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, fucking Tom Petty. I remember being pretty good.
Tom Petty was pretty good.
I don't-
Springsteen wasn't bad.
I don't give a fuck. I love watching Paul McCartney do anything. I thought like good for you, you fucking old. You never molested anybody. All right, your wife died and the other one was a bitch, and fucking good for you, man.
The only one I've ever been blown away by was Bruno. I think it was Bruno Mars. And
Oh, yeah, I
just,
remember
like
that.
his fucking. I was just like, dude can move his feet.
Yeah.
I was so blown away.
Yeah, that Michael Jackson one. You're like, I don't even like think this dancing is cool, but he's really good at it.
Yeah,
you're
I remember
on a lot of
I remember the
drugs.
Bruce Springsteen one really well. Not because it was that good, but because when I was watching it, I burned my fingerprints off by accident. What? So I was
I went off the grid watching.
Yeah,
I was born to run.
I was living with this dude in Anaheim, this like straight up tweaker I met off Craigslist,
Yeah.
and we were like smoking weed. And he was doing that thing where you have a blowtorch and you like superheat the bowl, so it is weed harder. I don't understand
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you do these things. But I like was sort of absentmindedly like watching him like hit the pipe and do that. I'm watching Bruce Springsteen, and then I reach over and grab it, not thinking, oh, he's been holding a blowtorch to that glass for about 3 minutes. It's going to be a little spicy, and just all three of like the fingers that I grabbed it with just immediately just like
God.
straight. I had to like hold a bottle of ice for 2 days because it was the only thing that kept me from being in blinding pain.
Yeah, dude, fucking finger burns are no joke.
Dude, it sucked a bag of fuck.
Hell yeah. We were catching up on all the Mean Boys news around the web outside before we started recording.
Yeah. If you listen
Yeah, shout out to Jizztown.
yeah, if you listen Jizztopia, yeah.
Well, no, here's what happened is someone made a Mean Boys subreddit, and I didn't make it, and this dude, somebody made it, and someone was like, hey, I'm trying to do something with it and make a bot or whatever, and he's like, can you make me a moderator? So I went and I made him a moderator, and I was like, I wonder if anyone's ever posted about Mean Boys on Reddit, and so I was like, I'll just search Mean Boys and like scroll. There's only 2 posts about it, both in the Cumtown subreddit, where they're just like, I don't know, this shit seems gay, man. I don't know, this probably sucks.
Yeah.
I like Tim Dillon, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, sure. We do lack the artistic depth of Inspector Faggot, but hey, they can't all be winners. Sorry, gang.
I was kind of bummed out. I do like the show, but I mean,
Yeah, I like Come Town too.
I've never
but-
listened.
yeah, but
You like it.
I just I'm not surprised that I mean, I'm sure our fans would hate everything too. So whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like we have like a more optimistic blend of like nihilists than
We
they
probably
do.
split the difference between them and This Is Rad. in
Yeah,
terms
well,
of,
well, we did.
yeah, that's another one. Somebody wrote an open letter to This Is Rad about my appearance.
I told you guys we're going to get some
Very
negative
heated.
press this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh my
suppose we
God!
have.
Nostradamus strikes again.
I forgot about Nostradamus.
God
That's
damn
like a
it.
Red Foreman like fucking roast.
Yeah,
you know?
it worked.
Yeah, it truly
It was
did.
accurate. Shit.
So I would like to apologize to the Yu-Gi-Oh community for those I may have offended. I got a little bit angry when I was discussing Insectors and my experience on the local competitive Yu-Gi-Oh scene. And I'm undergoing sensitivity training, and I hope this never happens again.
You can't call them insectors. It's African American sectors.
It's an archetype, Keith.
You can maybe say insectas, but I don't know. That's only if Opie's here.
Can I say Windsectors? Hey.
Walk-a-day. Walk-a.
Fucking, where do you go for outdated Yu-Gi-Oh slurs? You come to the Mean Boys, all right? Cumtown doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, rivalries.
I'm not starting a rivalry with them. I mean,
They will destroy us and maybe like send a bomb to our house.
Oh, not even them, but
Their fans
specifically-
frighten me.
Oh yeah, they're scared. I mean, for us, it's like the whole Thomas Jefferson slave analogy, like holding the dog. Is like, I love you people, but you scare the shit out of me. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm glad you're on our side. You just mail us knives. By the way, we should give a big shout out to Caleb Terry. Thank you for the Yeezys, man.
Yeah.
I made an unboxing video. I'll probably post it in the Patreon just so you can see our reactions. But single most comfortable fucking shoe I've ever worn in my life. It's fucking puts a spring in my step. I wore them at a big show the other night. I fucking loved having them on. Every time I look at them, I'm happy. So I really appreciate it. He gave Keith a Louis Vuitton wallet, super swanky, world's classiest DBT holder.
I immediately sold it. I'm not going to lie. I posted about it on Facebook too. And Caleb, if you're listening, I really appreciate you sending me that. The truth is, nothing about my aesthetic supports having something that nice.
I was gonna let you see. I was looking to you, and I was like just playing it cool, seeing if you wanted to play it off and act like you still had
No,
it.
I know, because here's the thing. I sold it to a big fat gay cokehead who, like, he loves that he has it. I love that I got his $200. and he bought me a cheeseburger out of the operation. Everything worked out the best it ever could have for anybody. That really was the best gift you could have given me.
I'm not
yeah,
selling
for
the
sure.
knife.
No, Tom got like a homemade fucking Japanese suicide knife.
Yeah, which of course I'm very. I have just the collection of weapons predating guns that I have.
Yeah, well,
is fucking dope now.
Because you got a sword in San Luis Obispo.
Right.
I gave you my old sword.
You got a machete.
You got a machete from my buddy Davey, who listened to the show,
Thank you,
who
Davey.
didn't want to drive to Florida with it when he moved to Florida, which that seems like the place you would need a machete the most.
Yeah.
you pussy.
Yeah, the fucking rainforest of America.
You fucking idiot. You
And now I
abandoned
have
your
a
blade.
Japanese suicide dagger.
Yeah.
I know, you got 4 blades. We've literally got enough for almost everyone in the house to have a weapon for the apocalypse.
I'm the only person in the world who's going to have a collection of swords that was given to him. Like, everyone else has to go to, like, a fair.
Maybe like a king who made an army surrender.
I mean, like
yeah,
Vanessa
sure.
Gridden over on Unpops, people send her mustard, and it's like, I would way rather have people fucking mail me knives and
I
swords.
love mustard.
All right, well, so I'll take the knives.
No. I love knives and swords and shit, too.
God.
Grenades, whatever you guys want to send my way.
Knives, a little
let's
spicier,
not-
but they're still
Send
good.
us knives
not-
and mustard.
Not besmirch.
This sounds like an old
good
economic
mustard.
argument. Like, they say, are you going to make guns or butter? That's guns or knives or mustard on the Meat Boys.
Send your box of knives to the Mean Boys party pad.
Yeah, man. So go, I don't know, fucking buy some Injectors, send us some knives, pop on over to the Cumtown subreddit, and
Defend our honor.
defend our honor. I
And
don't-
immediately get called a cock.
No, here's the thing. If people go defend us on there, it'll make us look lamer, I think. They'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, you guys good. And then they're just going to gang up on them. And our fans, we're a sensitive bunch. I really
Go on the
don't do that to
Go
yourself.
on the Come Down subreddit and just keep posting about how shitty we are. I just want us.
I agree.
I want us
like
to be,
that.
I want us to
Right.
become the enemy of not of the show but of their fans, but also like just have like a publicity department working.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm absolutely on board with that. Just go fucking just be like, oh, my God, these guys think
Want some
they're
Gigi
so
Allen
edgy
shit? I want
and
to be
funny.
fucking hated in Cum Nation.
Oh, these
How
guys
smart
always...
Tom is.
Yeah, these guys are fucking afraid of
Nice
the
try,
truth.
asshole.
And they haven't even endorsed socialism. These guys
God.
suck.
It's like they don't even have things to say about expensive electronics.
That would be pretty funny. Yeah, and then so yeah. Anyway, fuck, dude, I'm never googling our fucking podcast ever again. I don't know why I did that to myself.
It's just gonna break your heart.
Well, I wasn't even that upset. It was mostly funny. I'm just like, oh God, I forget that people can hear this shit sometimes. You ever feel like
Yeah,
that?
I forget that too.
Yeah, I get a tweet from a guy who's like, it was like, why does this guy know what maladies I had in 9th grade? Oh, that's right, I fucking have a podcast.
What's hilarious?
Yeah.
People tweet me shit all the fucking time, referencing the episode I just did, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
The funniest thing about Tom is Tom has like 500 followers, but gets way more shit than people with like 5 times as many followers just because of the Mean Boys guys. Thank you for everyone tweeting Tom. That is why. Don't stop ever.
I
And
think
that
I've,
is knives.
Yeah.
I think I've retweeted.
That, my friends, that is why.
I retweeted like the first 23 people who did it, and I'm done retweeting. It's been 2 weeks.
Don't let up on him. If you,
can
all
still
do
tweet it. It doesn't bug me.
he'll retweet it if you do it enough.
I'm just letting you know that is why I didn't retweet you guys.
No,
It's just-
don't
No,
try and
God
take
damn it, Tom.
ownership.
It is. Hey,
No,
it's
you're
mine.
you're
okay?
like when some asshole goes viral looking at a double rainbow and then tries to like market his own T-shirts based on it. Like I meant
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
funny. It's like no, shut up and be mocked.
No, Tom, I mean...
Not in general, just in this case.
What do you want me to just go sit in the corner and hit myself? Like, yeah, I said the fucking thing. I'm owning it, baby. I'll wear this dunce cap sideways. I don't give a fuck.
I'll wear it on my face like a horn.
I'll wear this dunce cap sideways. I'll put that on your fucking tombstone, Tom. He's just summed up your whole essence better than anyone
Dude,
ever
that's
has.
so funny.
All right, that was a nice, long, spicy intro. Everybody's all fired up, ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's get into the Mexican joke off.
Hell yeah, I will go first this week.
Oh, okay.
A huge surge in child molestation is occurring in India. Fun fact, in India, a child rapist is called a diaper genie.
That was very good. Took me a second.
That was what I was telling you about last night, where I'm like, it's a reference. It's not going to play in this room.
yeah.
Somebody listening enjoyed that.
What is a diaper?
Yeah, hey, what's up, Pat Parker?
It's a device that gives you diapers. It's like like where you get wet wipes? Like one of those, but with diapers in it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well. A 12-year-old girl opened fire in a classroom. The parents blame TV shows such as Bob the Killer, Blues Kills, and Dora the Exploder. Explode.
Are you glad you condescended to Keith?
I'm always going to condescend.
You put the least amount of work into those puns that you possibly could. You used kill twice.
First two both had kill. It was Blues Kill.
It would have been funnier if you just
realized
All right,
that.
what
If
about
you just said Dora the Killer.
Sesame Run These Streets, huh? What about that? Okay, all right.
That's also bad. That is
Yeah,
also a
yeah.
bad one.
Yeah, I guess it's better than Bob the Killer.
Can we kill him? I
Bob
guess.
the Killer. Man, you get it.
yeah, that's thank you.
Oof.
I shouldn't have even shat on you because a lot of these are ones I wrote in an Uber this morning, dropping off my rental car. But let's get
It's
into
okay.
this.
I won't condescend to you either.
Yeah, you will, you INTP son of a bitch. That's literally like the third thing it says about Tom and his and Myers-Briggs
You know what's
analysis
hilarious?
is very condescending.
I didn't realize I was condescending.
You do it to be funny, and we're just playing the bit right now.
Yeah,
but-
but I genuinely, like, in general, I read the thing with my girlfriend, and I was like, I'm not condescending. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you do it as a bit, and it's very annoying because when you are right, it's just like, oh god, I was wrong because of Tom.
Oh, also, thank you for all the people who've tweeted out things they've shit me on for being wrong about that I'm actually right about. Porous pants was, I think, the most...
Never do that.
Yeah,
Never validate.
we
Even
don't
if he's
need that.
right.
Feel their shame right now, okay? Bring that to
Every
them.
time you feel the urge to compliment Tom, go and treat yourself to a nice Florida orange. I think that's a good policy.
Every time you feel the urge to compliment Tom, listen to that joke he just told.
Make it your ringtone. Just remind yourself.
All right, we've built
About
up so much
Blues
bomb
Clues.
karma. We are not going to do any well today.
Oh, absolutely.
Any well. God.
Any well. Jesus, Keith, you fucking idiot.
God.
I know, you guys are good talkers.
No, like me, a guy who accidentally was correct about cookware 6 months ago and needs to brag about it all the time. All right, gang.
Just went with the most recent.
Felons will be allowed to vote in Florida now. This brings Florida's population of voters approximately to 7 billion people. I wrote that wrong, and I had to add some of the words on the fly, so that's why it was syntactically nice.
Oh, no, I thought it was good.
I get it.
Oh, okay,
man.
good. Tom thought it was... I have Tom proofread everything, and if he finds a lot of mistakes, I know it's perfect.
Yeah.
A theater in New York is offering pet-friendly screenings of films starring dogs. These include Must Love Dogs, Best in Show, and any bullshit with Melissa McCarthy in it.
Oh man, that's something that's you doing that joke is like when Opie says the N-word. You're only allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I cannot do that joke in good conscience.
What, because
Yeah.
he watches dogs fuck?
God damn it!
Hey Tom, have you ever heard the story about?
I'm still getting tweeted. That's my that is why.
I just get people.
Yours is just you said words funny. Mine is, hey, remember when you watched a video of a crime against an animal?
That's pretty. I mean, me, just people tweet me.
And
pictures
maybe
of-
against a lady. She didn't seem stoked.
Yeah, I like when people just send me pictures of soup. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm sure we'll have plugged it in the intro. Once we hit 250 iTunes reviews, I will eat a bowl of soup on the
Bum,
air.
bum, bum.
So, guys, get those in. And here's the thing. I will have a barf bucket. It's very likely that I will throw up.
And we're going to film the whole thing. Leave in your iTunes review the type of soup you would like him to eat.
Oh, man. I guess,
we
I got to
will
democratize this.
Yeah, we'll consider your guys' votes in choosing a soup.
We will, yeah. And again, I really think it's great that I'm being, I'm having open letters written about me when I am literally so autistic I can't eat soup without wanting to vomit.
Thomas, your joke.
Children are still eating Tide Pods. Finally, a generation teaching themselves not to swear. Am I right? So Death Tolls Rising.
Oh, yeah, they're washing their mouth out with soap.
That was cute.
That was cute.
It was cute.
Yeah.
Good on you, Generation
Yeah.
Z. Anyway.
Is that a generation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the one after us is called.
They're the last
Oh,
one,
they named it
supposedly.
finally. When they
Goes
do
Gen,
that?
Gen X, Gen Y, Millennials, Gen Z.
When did that become official?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Generation Pope decreed it last week. I don't know, Tom.
Generation Pope. I like that.
Generation Pope. I don't know. Fuck.
It's a pope for a new generation.
The time president.
It's a pope
is
on
here.
rollerblades.
That would be sick as a Pope with a fidget spinner.
Pontamax.
All right, guys. Uma Thurman has detailed her assault by Harvey Weinstein. She described the experience as totally brutal and weirdly preceded by a weird conversation about Superman. Again, I could have made those words a lot pointed in the same direction.
Did you read the thing about her and Tarantino?
No, but I heard it was bad.
So
I just saw Tarantino was there, and I was like, okay.
So basically, when they were making Kill Bill, you know that scene in Kill Bill 2 at the beginning when she's driving the convertible and she gives that whole monologue where she's like, now I'm going to kill Bill because that's what the movie's called.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I guess she didn't know how to drive that car, and like one of the Teamsters was like, hey, this car is like straight up unsafe for you to drive if you're not like a professional driver. And Tarantino was like, no, you're going to do it because fuck you, I'm Quentin Tarantino, and you have to make sure you're going 40 miles an hour, your hair's not going to blow right. And so she did it. She's driving, loses control of the car, flies off the road,
Whoa.
and fucking explodes the car into a palm tree. Got put in a neck brace and shit. Got a concussion.
No way.
Yeah,
That
just
sucked.
straight up wrecked that car. And then his next movie was fucking Death Proof.
Man.
Not since Louis made that episode about jerking off in front of or blocking the door for a lady has somebody really called their own shot.
What's important to remember here is that Quentin Tarantino sleeps in a bed shaped like a foot. All right?
A dinosaur foot.
I got to be honest. I was reading that and I'm like, what he did was shitty. But I'm just like, please don't let the next paragraph be where he raped somebody because like I still need to be able to kind of like him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty fucked up. And
It is
again,
pretty fucked up.
And here's the good news is that gives me carte blanche to steal all his movies now.
What
Yeah.
food is carte blanche?
That is not a food. Are you doing a bit? I hope you're doing a bit.
You don't never know. It's like
Thinking
that
of Pop-Tart Blanche.
It's like one of those, Willy Wonka and that little steamboat, and you never know when the bit is ending.
Tom, you just turned into fucking like psych ward Boomhauer. You're just like, hey, Willy Wonka, baby, you never know. Dang old fucking polyps inside my armpits.
I ain't gonna take my pudding.
Keep putting the fuck out of this.
Dude, that's one of the better Keith laughs where you get him to go full Mucinex goblet.
All right, you guys ready for a really stupid joke?
Yes.
Intelligence officials say at least 50 ISIS fighters have entered Italy. The Italian government urges the public to remain calm and to not be fettuccine Alfredo.
Oh man, hey man, we got the best podcast, dude.
I don't know why Come Down doesn't love fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah, dude, this shit is solid. If we could win them over, we just have to say the N-word a few times. But
Well, I tried and we cut it out.
yeah, we did.
That's on the black file.
We never recorded that though.
Whoa, African American file.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of a different time.
Oh yeah. That got the old Connor veto.
Yeah, the Snark Week madness took hold.
Okay, here's another dumb one.
He says the M word immediately.
A hunter was knocked out when a dead goose fell from the sky and hit him in the head. He was after he was unable to run in a circle and catch his friend, he was put into the mush pot.
Here's the thing. I knew 400% that was going to be a Duck Duck Goose joke. There was such an easier one.
I fucked up the word.
Yeah, a goose fell on a hunter. I guess he should have ducked. There you go. There's the joke.
It was
damn.
more clever and less potent,
Also,
accurate.
I just feel bad. I looked at that headline for like 3 minutes and I was like, I got nothing. I really did.
Is the mush pot like some house rule fucking?
No, the
That's
mush
a duck
pot
duck-
is in every Duck Duck Goose game.
I've never once heard of the mush pot.
You don't mush right,
I've
man.
never seen Tom so angry. The mush
Yo,
pot
Look at you fucking
is
asshole.
an integral part of the most hallowed of games.
If you don't get caught, you go in the fucking much pot.
That's
What
like when
is the
you
mush
lose
pot?
heads up 7-Up, you
What
go in the
is-
recycling bin.
What is-
We're not fucking doing the rules of Duck Duck Goose on the podcast.
Dare you not just besmirch the integrity of the mush pot?
You guys, this is why Cumtown doesn't think we're cool. We're literally talking about
I don't care
children.
about
Wait.
cum. I care about mush
Were
pots.
you playing Duck Duck Goose at the psych ward? Because I feel like the mush pot might have just been like some sort of
no.
like treatment facility.
We're not
It
allowed to
sounded
touch
better.
each other at the psych ward.
The mush pot is-
or run, or really have play games. Or,
You guys,
I mean, we can play Scrabble, but like not competitively.
We got to stop this mush pot talk. We said we wouldn't make fun of Keith's mom's vagina anymore.
Whoa!
Am I right, guys? Whoa, it's a pot full of mush. That thing.
I think your mom's cute, Keith.
Gross.
That's way worse, dude.
Here's the thing: you can call her hot. Don't ever call my mother cute. That's so weird. My mom is not cute. My mom looks like something that fucks at a truck stop. Like, don't condescend to my mom's well-worn vagina.
Keith, your mother is haunting. Okay, I say that with all
She's
sincerity.
a
as
charming
your-
ghoul.
Yeah, she does look like a Fallout, like fucking.
Yeah.
I forget what those guys are called. Are they just called ghouls
It sounds about right.
or fucking fiends or some shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck, don't tweet me about it, you nerds. Anyway,
Tweet him
I
about it.
used to say she looks like the. Did you ever play Left 4 Dead?
Yes.
Yeah, she looks like the witch zombie if it shopped at an Ed Hardy store. Like,
I didn't play it long
That
enough.
is exactly what it is. All right,
hi,
guys.
Mom. I know you're subscribed.
Hey, what's up, Keith's mom? Sorry, I said all those true things about your pussy.
I've been kind to it.
Wait, what? Never mind.
I've always been a friend to your vagina.
I am not getting dad cucked by Tom.
Dude, nothing in any parallel universe is funnier than Tom fucking Keith's
If
mom.
we get to 500 iTunes reviews.
and like them being in love.
Oh, God, that's so much worse.
I wanted to see if Tom was going to do claymation with me with the soup challenge, but I was like, claymation legitimately upsets Tom. Soup, I know, is perfectly edible. It's my issue, so I don't want to ask him to do that.
We'll just both use the puke bucket. But also, like, I've watched some claymation movies. I just have to look away for long periods of times and then kind of look and then just kind of, based off of, is this a visual
So you can
shot
listen to
or
like a
an audio
claymation
shot?
podcast.
Yeah, no, it's the audio
man.
part of
This
claymation.
podcast is actually in claymation. Most people just don't know. That's why it's late so often.
I'm just picturing Tom being just Clockwork Orange with his eyes pried open, watching like fucking the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special from the 60s.
Yeah.
Fucking.
He just physically shuddered.
Oh, you got numb flashbacks from the Christmas. I'm sorry, buddy.
No. I'm fine. It's just.
Oh,
Like,
I know. It does suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, Punxsutawney Phil the Groundhog predicts 6 more weeks of winter. In response, Keith Olbermann has called him a climate change denier. Because he says there's more winter and it's fucking too hot because of fucking carbon, I guess.
Whose
guys.
hedgehog was this?
Do you know-
Every part of that sentence was wrong. And I know I say that a lot to you, but you're incorrect so often.
do you not know what Groundhog's Day is?
No, I don't. But you said that there was a.
Explain Groundhog Day to me, Tom.
Basically, if a groundhog
This is going to be fantastic.
has a shadow, then Christmas is late or something like that.
Yeah, it's if the groundhog is a vampire, then there's no Christmas.
Yeah, and if there's two groundhogs, then the British are coming by sea. It's
He's thinking of Paul Revere.
3 groundhogs is a crowd, and 4 groundhogs is too many groundhogs.
It's an LA open mic.
yeah, it's the groundhog comes out of the cave because he's
4
looking for
groundhogs is when you go see your family, Tom.
the groundhog comes
Hey,
out of the
they're
cave
more
because he's looking for
above
the Chaos
terrain,
Emeralds.
What is Chaos Emeralds from?
Sonic the Hedgehog. 'Cause
Oh,
he called
okay.
it a hedgehog earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought he said hedgehog. That's why I was confused.
Nope, you just
You should speak more clearly.
Tom, you should be right about something besides fucking pans on accident. You sponge-headed goon.
PETA is petitioning the creators of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon to only have the turtles eat dairy-free pizza. Fans are outraged, claiming they want to keep the cow in Cowabunga. And that is Mexican joke-offs for kids.
That's pretty fun. Dude, what a bitch move to be like, I mean, it's just as good if you use like
Well, what a weird...
I forget what my mom uses as vegan cheese.
Just think about that as like a television writer having to like put in like the weird piece of expositional dialogue. Just like, all right, we're not eating cheese anymore.
Man, I'm not even going to be blowing farts down in the sewer thanks to this non-dairy
Man,
pizza.
This is like our lifestyle, but we're addressing it loudly for some reason.
Yeah, like all fucking vegans. That's super accurate.
Yeah, God, that's a very, very good point.
That's funny.
Let's just give it April O'Neil. Their April O'Neil is already black.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're trying. We're going for woke ass Ninja Turtles.
I know nothing of Ninja Turtles, so
It's dumb. The Ninja Turtles are dumb.
hey, I'm all about representation in turtle,
Nah, I said those turtles
turtle
can go.
media.
Those turtles can go back to I don't know.
Turtle Africa? Is that what you're going to
I was
say?
trying to think of a better pun, but yeah, that's where I was going.
Gotcha.
All right.
A lot of strong contenders. Turtle Africa? That's the way the options here.
We're not even through the first segment yet.
This is,
Okay.
yeah, Tom. Yeah, Tom, I'll give you complete silence to ramp up for this perfectly
All right.
constructed, completely
Okay,
factual
everybody
joke.
be quiet. Tom has to say one sentence correctly. Here we go.
A New York teacher is in trouble for stepping on black students to show them what slavery is like. Her next lesson was to apparently fuck a Native American student so he knows what smallpox was like when he got herpes.
Herpes, not an STD. Oh, wait, yeah, no.
Wait, what?
Smallpox is not an STD.
Yes.
Although you could probably get smallpox from fucking. I'm just looking.
Probably.
You know what? I'm looking to take this away from you, and I should have just let it fail on its own merits. Not everything needs to be factual.
Very small pox from what Pocahontas told me. She got a little dick.
Oh, who does?
John Smith fucked her badly. That was the joke. It was fine.
Is that a real thing from history?
No, it's just a fun. I don't know all of the historical dicks.
Oh, I thought you. What is that coffee table book you've been?
I am
looking
not
at
a historical dick wizard. I don't have these facts just ready to
Oh,
go.
Ben Franklin, fucking elevator button when those get invented.
I enjoyed that joke.
Tight.
All right, guys, I got one kind of good one, and I'm saving it for the end. So, what do you guys want to hear about? India, something Tom already did a joke about, or Utah?
It's something Tom already did a joke about.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, 4 high school students were hospitalized after drinking cocktails mixed with detergent. No word yet on if the teens farted bubbles. That's always my big question.
Mine was cuter.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Mexican cute off is pretty. I'm killing it.
I'll say that for
Between
nice
the
boys.
herpes and the.
I really got to actually start writing these.
Yeah, I think we are all slowly realizing. All right, we do have to kind of be funny.
No, this has been one of the better ones we've done, but that's not because of the jokes, really.
Look, I realized
We
no
had one
matter how,
cowabunga thing that was pretty solid. And
how
then,
well I construct these jokes, I always just fuck it up anyway. So does it really matter?
yeah,
I know.
Why try to get better at anything?
I can't get better at reading out
I just
loud.
want to
I've
get
done that-
your mouth training wheels so you can just get the.
Those are called braces.
All right,
That's pretty good.
See, that redeems me for 2 jokes. That's how
All
that
right, I think you don't control
No,
the
it doesn't.
economy.
I'm not giving you fucking portions like
Gossip
the welfare
Comics, baby.
office on Ray's Home
You mean
Planet.
Gossonomics, you horse's ass?
I'll say it however I want. It's my goss.
That's my made-up fucking field of social
Stop
science.
correcting me on the things I make up.
All right, let's close Super Week. A teacher accidentally showed a school assembly hardcore gay pornography instead of the film Paddington. Said the teacher, quote, "Hey, they wanted to watch a pantsless bear eat jam. I'm going to show them a pantsless bear eating jam."
Because the gay.
Very good, sir.
It was bad.
I don't know. I was just trying to be positive.
This movie Paddington 2, like the sequel to
Everyone's talking
it has like
about
a
it.
95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. And I posted this on Facebook. I genuinely don't know if it's a good movie or if this is like some weird ironic Boss Baby bullshit where like everyone's just like, it's so
Oh.
dumb to say it's good.
I think it's actually probably
that's-
defensible.
Yeah, well, I
from
posted
what
that
I've
and I got
seen.
yelled at, so I think it might be good. And
By the fucking Paddington Mafia?
Well, yeah,
Dude,
so-
we're in trouble with Cumtown and Paddington
Dude,
fans.
somebody was like, Paddington is a pro-immigrant piece of art. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
It's pro-immigrant. They have an immigration message.
I mean,
in
I'm sure there
Paddington?
is, but also like, shut up.
Bears
Like,
don't migrate.
here's the thing: if you're an adult human and you're like, oh, I'm going to Paddington to teach the world of immigration, just accept that America didn't work out.
Yeah.
Just accept that we had a good run for decency and it's time to let Rome burn. Like, Paddington's not going to save us.
Dude, here's the thing. What's the oldest government that's still active on the face of the earth? We're meant to be hunter-gatherers, guys. It
Yeah.
should just be the mean boys killing buffalo and eating them by a campfire while they call each other gay.
God, we would be such a good like apocalypse tribe.
Yeah, because again,
We've been over this, but yeah.
Keith is in charge of negotiating the rates for fur trading. You
Yeah.
know,
I have knives.
and I can get stuff off of shelves.
Yeah.
So boom, there we go.
You're the hunter, you're the recon, I'm the face of the operation.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, Tom. You've scratched your chin, hoping that we're going to forget it's your turn to do a joke long enough.
Yeah, don't rub your weird face clit. Stop that.
I wish I had one. A Michigan. Let's take that again.
Wow, you made it 3
All right.
syllables in.
I didn't even make it through the second word. A Michigan. That's a hard word to say.
You wrote it down, idiot.
It's Michigan.
Not at all
Michigan.
hard.
It's a state of the union.
I hear you, Detroit. A Michigan dog was notified it will be receiving $360 a week in unemployment from a Chinese restaurant he supposedly worked at. Geez, wouldn't want him as my chef. Talk about a dog-eat-dog situation.
How do you notify Dad? You be like, tell the dog. It's like you're getting $360 a
Well, you
month.
give him that little squeak toy of the newspaper that we talked about last week.
Oh yeah, you give him a copy of the Special Times,
Multi-week callback.
Tom's newspaper of record.
Tom's squeaky rubber document.
I don't give a fuck. That joke was cute. All right.
When you said Michigan dog, I just picture Michigan J. Frog, but he's a dog.
I don't know
Who's
who that
Michigan
is.
J. Frog?
You don't remember Michigan J. Frog? He was that dancing frog from the Looney Tunes.
The Nazi?
Oh,
what?
like WB Frog?
Yeah, he became the WB mascot. The hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime.
Yeah,
girl.
but fucking liking Paddington's dumb.
Who's the racist frog?
Michigan J. Frog.
That's Peppy the Frog.
Oh,
and
yeah.
to a lesser extent, Michigan
Michigan J.
J.
Frog is. Chappelle did a whole bit about it, where Michigan J. Frog is just a minstrel show.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Frogs, fucking a lot of bad press for the frog
Dude,
community.
frogs.
Have you guys ever eaten frog?
Yeah, I have.
What'd you think?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I spent a night with a French girl once.
Sure.
Oh.
I get frog legs when I go to the OC fairs.
I don't think I'd ever eat it again, but I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
It's
like if a chicken and a fish fucked. Like,
Guys,
it's
for
not bad.
7,000 iTunes reviews, I will be in the same room as a frog leg. All right, gang. A Harley-Davidson plant shocked employees with mass layoffs and an unexpected closure. The CEO said the only thing more American than a motorcycle factory is people losing their manufacturing jobs. That's what we're all about, baby.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah, that was not really...
No one loses jobs in Canada. Thank you, Canada.
You know, that wasn't funny. It was tepidly pop culture insightful.
Yeah, but the Michigan dog joke is a problem. I see your game.
Again, I grading on the scale of like real great amazing art to like your friend's mom on Facebook. That was like one above mom on Facebook.
Yeah, that was a guy you went to high school with. There's not in the alt-right, but might as well be.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
put my
not
own
great.
jokes on my fridge.
You don't have one of those. Oh, you
I
have
do.
a mini
I have a
fridge.
mini
No, we
fridge.
bet you didn't have a joke.
Here's the thing. You've got a mini fridge, but you still have not written enough good jokes to cover it. And on that note, the Mean Boys podcast will be right back. You're watching ESPN. Not sure why. Maybe you're in a hotel or something. But whatever. We now go live to our post-game coverage of Super Bowl 52, where Tom Brady is speaking to reporters. All right, I'll go ahead and answer some questions. Yeah, right over there.
Frank Dankel, Associated Press. What was your thought process going into the fourth quarter?
This team knows how to come back from behind, so we were confident that we could rally and win this thing. Everybody gave it 110%. And at the end of the day, Philadelphia just played a terrific ball game. Next question. Gretchen Muff, Sports Illustrated. There's been a lot of speculation in the media that this might be your last season. Care to comment? I'm taking some time in the offseason to make that decision, so no comment at this point. Okay, you in the back.
Yeah, Mark Malloy, South Boston. I'm the guy that spray painted "No Thank You" on that mosque they were trying to build. My question is, have you always known you were a retarded faggot, or was that a revelation you made on the field today?
I'm sorry?
Follow-up question. Did the team physician hook you up to an oxygen tank after the game? Because you seem like you're breathing pretty good for somebody who just choked for 15 minutes straight.
Hey, man, I put in years of hard work for this organization.
Oh, cry me a river, you poor fucking angel. You made fucking $20 million last year. You know how much cough syrup I could buy with that money? Almost enough. That's how much. And you want me to feel bad for you? Listen, you cocksucker. Ever since they outlawed yelling the M word at school buses, football's all we got in Boston. We looked the other way on you weird alt-right bullshit. We looked the other way on you making out with your kid.
Hey, man, that's uncalled for.
Holy shit, kid. Is that what happened? Did your kid tongue fuck the football out of you? Like he slurped your talent out in some kind of pedophile voodoo Space Jam situation?
Can we get a question from somebody else here?
Tell you what, if that little goofball likes kissing so much, he can kiss his fucking trip to Disney World goodbye.
Listen, pal, do you want to do this outside?
You and what fucking army, you cake muncher? You think I'm afraid of you? I fought my way out of a riot with nothing but a can of Pam and a broken Zippo. I will put you in a fucking body bag and send it to your boyfriend Richard Spence's house. Take your best shot. Hell, first one's free. It'll be nice to see you make something connect for a change.
That doesn't even make sense. I threw for 500 yards. It's a fucking world record.
I've been drinking nail polish remover since noon. I give a hot fuck about your math.
I'm telling you, this is going to get physical.
Oh, I'm so scared. Why don't you give that dumb Gronk a ring and have him back you up? Oh, that's right. You tried to give him a ring, and you fucked it up so bad, they're having whatever kind of cheese whiz flap orgy Philadelphia calls a parade.
I won 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah, and I've got 40 warrants in various states. But it's like I told the judge, all that matters is the one we're talking about today. Last question.
I swear to God, bro, if you say one more thing about my kid, my team, or the way I play, you're gonna be sorry.
Easy, Tommy. I'm just busting your balls. I'm tough on you because I love you. As a schlubby, lower-class white man who's never accomplished anything that isn't technically a felony, you're basically my god. All respect. I'm serious.
Okay.
Okay, so last question. What does Giselle's butthole taste like? My cousin says peaches, but I got money on more of a boysenberry tang.
All right, that's it. Gronk!
Gronk smash! Holy fuck! Somebody quick, put this mongoloid in the hospital for the criminally dumb.
And the Mean Boys podcast is back. I guess
What
we're all
up?
making weird mouth sounds.
Yeah, helicopter
We were doing a
noises.
helicopter. Wait, what? What is your helicopter?
It's a horse
doing?
helicopter.
A helicopter?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so good at comedy, you guys.
That guy on Reddit was right, man.
we're the lamest.
We're playing a game.
Look, if it makes us feel better, I never thought we were cool. I still loved each other.
Shut up,
Loved
we're
you.
cool.
Dude, Tom's-
I had love for all three of, well, mostly you two. But also, I should have some for me.
You sound like a Martian trying to deliver the last line of a sitcom.
Dude, Tom, you're bad at a lot of things. You are so good at interrupting me trying to do any kind of podcasting,
You human monkey wrench.
Broadcasting work. Where it's like, all right, everybody, we're getting. You're like, you know what the thing is about cans? You can't open them unless you have a can opener, and I think big can openers in bed with big can.
I just don't know why they haven't marketed the can closer yet. I feel like that would be a good piece of equipment.
Honestly,
Sometimes,
that
what
would
if
be
I-
a great piece
What if I
of
don't
equipment.
finish my beans?
Yeah.
What am I going to put them in a bag?
Answer me that, tough guy.
Yeah, I tried welding them back together, and then I got lead poisoning, and now I can smell the future.
And burn.
All right, this game comes to us from one of our favorite listeners, Callie Velasquez.
Callie.
Amin Boy's early adopter, going to thank Callie, etc. Thank you for the game, Callie. This comes to us from her big Snark Week batch. If you guys have any games, anything you want to send in, please fire them off over to meanboyspodcast@gmail.com or meanboyspodcast.com/contact. It's time to play a game we haven't played in a while. One of my favorites. Is this domain name taken?
Isn't there a theme song with butts in the front of this?
We do. We've gotten a lot of theme songs. The best one is probably the one that doesn't make sense. Is this bacon? Fat butt shaking. Now it's time for Is this domain taken?
Yeah,
Where the guy has this weird, fucking, butter necked, but still pubescent, cracking voice.
Hello, I'm 14 and large.
Yeah, I don't even remember who sent that to us, but good looking out, dog. So we're gonna take it away. ShakespeareSex.com. Taken, not taken. What do you think?
Amazing.
Absolutely taken.
Okay.
What is your logic?
Because there's a lot of fucking in Shakespeare and theater nerds. That just sounds like something they'd jump all over.
I remember I had the fucking best conversation with my friend Amy one time where I was like, dude, I don't want to read Twilight. That shit looks dumb. And she was like, boys don't even realize by the time you get to the fourth book, there's been 50 sex scenes. And I'm like, yeah, I also have a fucking computer, Amy.
Yeah.
You dumb bitch. I
when it's
remember being enraged. They're like, yeah, I want to read about vampire sex, you idiot.
Those books are fascinating if you ever want to read what a Mormon who's never fucked thinks sex might be like. 'Cause that's pretty much how it's written. It's just and then the subtle boobs caressed my butt cheeks or whatever. It's clearly somebody who does not know how to
Wait,
fuck.
you read this book?
Hey,
I've read excerpts.
I know we're fucking around here. Real talk, I would like to have some boobs on my butt cheeks.
I'm going to be real with you. I've had it happen before. It's pretty tight.
That just seems neat. I just feel like that'd be ooh, these are two unexpected tastes that go great together. This is a chocolate shake.
anytime a girl is
style?
What?
The undoggy style?
It's Michigan doggy style.
Michigan doggy style. So yeah, you guys both think it's taken?
I'm going to... It's more porn than you can shake a spear at. I'm going to say it's not taken.
It is taken, guys.
Motherfucker.
I don't know. I wonder. A lot of people just buy these
To
domains
skeet or not to skeet?
and do nothing with them. I want to see if there's actually a fucking nerd
I bet it's just
Instead of black, do they just have Othello?
just a
That's pretty funny.
encyclopedia of all the Shakespeare fucking.
Oh, it just redirects to wn.com/Shakespeare sex, which I don't know what that is exactly. Maybe it's sex scenes from. Oh, I think it's sex scenes from Shakespeare plays.
A
that you could
Midsummer
watch.
Night's Dream.
I'm just giving Keith time to ramp up for these rhymes.
Yeah, I could do these forever.
All right, number 2, sexyalbinos.com. Taken or not taken?
Albinos.
There's just a picture of Nathan Hurd that says, "Get at me, ladies."
It says, I'm not in here, don't worry.
Albinos seem like the kind of people who need that kind of publicity.
If you're having an albino porn website, and
they
you're
let-
not
do
calling it Fino Albino,
Do
then
they
what
let-
are you doing?
I didn't know. The one sticking point is that I don't know if they let albinos have credit cards yet. I don't know if they're.
Well, they can't do a retinal scan on them.
I like to imagine him walking into a bank and a guy with a big stick is like, "Not today, buddy," and he's like, "Oh."
Yeah, come back when you can see your own reflection. I think albinos are vampires.
That was a joke about Leah Kajani, and I tried to get to work for months leading up to the taping. Was I just wanted to make it clear that I was confusing Armenian culture and vampire lore. And I worked all the angles, guys. It was all like, what if the cologne makes her melt because it's holy water? There's no fixing it. But
Yeah, I tried to do a similar thing with Toby Mirashanu about Jews.
yeah, I've never written
or
about vampires.
Romanian specifically.
Yeah, well, I ended up doing that one version of the joke, but I wanted to do one where I just really had something about garlic or crosses or something. I was like, nah, it's not connecting.
Yeah, Tommy Gus, what do you think? Sexy albinos taken, not taken?
I say not taken.
I'm gonna go taken.
SexyAlbinos.com is not taken.
Oh,
Boom.
okay.
So snap that up.
Yeah.
I wonder what is that thing? Oh yeah, fart.lawyer. Let me see if that still redirects to our site. I haven't looked at that
Poor
in a
sexy
while.
albinos. I feel bad for him.
Because for a while it was a weird big meek created fan site where I was all my face was just blacked out on everything. That was kind of creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks like this domain isn't connected to a website yet. Come on, man. What
Somebody,
the fuck?
Somebody pick up Fart Lawyer.
What do we make all this amazing sub-cum-town content for you people for?
It's more of a cumburb.
All right, guys. Next one, buildwall.ca. Note the CA suffix is for Canada.
Oh, so
Is this
Canada
someone
wants to build a wall.
Yeah, just someone doing like an ironic, like Bill Maher type fucking, we should build a wall between us and Canada.
Canada's great.
What they wanted
God, Bill Maher's such a piece of shit.
on the Alaska border, maybe?
Was it you who I was talking about with like the Bill Maher billboards and what an insufferable prick he looks like on all of them?
Oh, the America we need to talk ones.
Dude, I've never wanted to throw a bottle at a building more than anything with his fat, correct but shut up head just fucking plowed on it.
Like, living in LA, you just get fucking eye fucked by all these like obnoxious billboards all the time. Where I'm just like, fucking why?
Squirt.com
the big YouTube
is still-
red billboard by the Comedy Store.
Oh God, that
bugs the
just
shit out of me.
that haunting monument to how irrelevant our art form became.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where it's like, oh, Ty, good for you. Here's an affable blonde child eating cheese puffs who has 5 billion subscribers.
So buildwall.ca.
It's Logan appalling is what it is.
Dude, we got to watch Logan Paul's fucking suicide video.
I showed him the response to Logan. Just that moment when like the guy is talking about jumping off the bridge, they just pan to Logan Paul, just duh.
Oh God, and he's just like, am I looking serious enough?
Oh no, Tom, was it you? Was it you who pointed
I
out the hair
stand
thing,
before
or was
you
that
a
Nat?
chotch ashamed.
Nat by Mel pointed out that like, you could tell when Logan Paul's making a serious guy video because he brushes his hair downwards like it's sad.
Oh. That's a good point, yeah.
He flies his fucking dumb hair at half mast.
Man, I fucking love Logan Paul, dude. Shout out to the Low Gang.
Okay, all of you die. What is this? What are we doing?
Buildwall.ca.
Oh, that's real.
I also think it's real. Keep Canada and French Canada separate.
It's real. It's owned by a lesbian bookstore, and both those ladies are good-hearted but obnoxious.
You guys, buildwall.ca exists. Let me see what it is here. It is fucking someone just bought the domain.
Nah, I gotta sit on that shit.
People are lazy, man. All right, guys. Next one, netnetnet.net. There is a certain level of...
Net.
You do have to kind of disconnect your brain from your like spinal column to think of stupid domain names when you make this game. Because I'll just like be like, what can I do with boners?
Yeah.
Boners.kids? Is that... Did they do a .kids? Fuck. What about abc.xyz? That's not funny. You know, it's tough.
Yeah,
So
net is very funny though.
yeah, can't afford, no can.
Net Batman.
Tom.
This one I'm real torn on. Torn up.
You want to emphasize the wrong part of other phrases?
This one, I'm really tornadoed about this.
But the tornado is...
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
You know, it's really tortillaing apart my concept of realty.
Hey,
I'm
leave
gonna
the
say,
taco monster out of here. I'm gonna go...
the Taco Monster. Okay, goodbye.
That is the second time today you've tried to do a Mexican accent and landed on Italian.
Hey, shut up, you.
I love
it's not real.
I love it, the dubstep.
I love it. Hey, like this, keep the tags off the fucking show.
Oh, I forgot that's
Oh yeah,
your joke.
God forbid anybody who listens to this show know you're actually pretty good at stand-up.
So what do we think, guys? Real, not real?
I'm gonna go not real.
The net.
No, just net.net.
Yeah, no, I got it. It was funny to say more.
Net.
There it is. I'm
This is a racist website.
gonna say true.
That's taken.
Nice.
Oh, what? But you know what?
I guess true technically means taken.
Yeah, I knew what you meant, man.
Yeah.
You fucking,
I know this net is true.
get the fuck out of here, Tom.
Yeah,
You're
you got to stop what you're doing.
I love
You're
Spaghetti.
straight up fired from the podcast, bro.
Wait, what did you say?
Spaghetti. I never know how to say that word.
Spandau Ballet.
That's not it.
That's nets. Nobody fucks with your nets. They do that gold song. That's Spandau Ballet.
Oh, what was your thing?
I thought it was Spaghetti or something like that. I never knew how to pronounce
I don't know.
it.
Is that a boss from Spyro? What are we-
all three of us are having a different conversation about a thing we don't know about.
You guys, this is what happens when the first part of the show is really good. Is that we just I just stop listening to you guys and I just wait for a silence and I just go, it's taken.
They sing
Yeah.
that song True. I know.
Tom, I know the song.
Okay,
I've heard
yeah,
the
Tom,
song.
we
Is
don't.
Spaghetti?
I don't know, Tom.
Okay,
I don't know
all
what
right.
you're talking about.
What
Shut your
is-
fucking mouth. God, you are negative broadcasting.
no, Keith. Let's really dig into
Oh
this.
my God,
I know this love is
dude,
true.
this is Mushpot revisited.
Oh yeah, I'd explain to
that
Keith
is-
what a mush pot was.
Yeah, it's
during
your
the
fucking
break.
brain.
I don't know if you guys are ready to be mad. That is Spandau Ballet.
Yeah, I know.
I thought they just did Gold. That song, Gold.
Well, fuck is gold?
Here's the thing.
It's a Spandau Ballet song, dude.
Here's the thing.
I don't fucking
I don't know that I'm totally right. He just said spajou. The only music I could think. Either he's trying to say spaghetti and really off the fucking reservation, or he meant Spandau
I didn't
Ballet.
know how to pronounce Spandau. Also, what is net.net?
It's just a Time Warner fucking somebody bought this domain and didn't do anything with the website.
Pussies.
Yeah, you don't have the bravery to stand up to
You
big
don't
net.
have the nets.
Oh, Jesus
Say
Christ.
no to big net.
Buttplug.shop.
Buttplug dot what?
Shop.
Chop?
Shop.
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 Chop?
Shop up.
Oh my God! This is from our new two-man comedy show. Who's in first?
Oh, yeah, I got it. It's like butt plugs go in.
God, we're real vaudeville today.
I know.
It's real like quick and sassy.
Why you?
So I'm genuinely asking to clarify. It's shop with an sh.
Chop.
Shop.
Chop.
Shop.
Chop.
Shop.
Chop.
Shop. Stop.
I'm sorry, I'm the annoying one on this show.
Yeah.
It's fun when we do it.
Yeah.
When you, it's
Shut up, plop.
chop, shop, and plop. The Mean Boys.
Shop, chop, and plop. Terrible things to do during a fire.
Again, sometimes I do remember, like, oh man, I forgot we called this shit Mean Boys.
Real.
Real? What do you think, Keith?
Someone's shopping for butt plugs.
Yeah, it's got to be real.
Shopping for butt plugs.
Shopping for butt plugs,
Buttplugs.shop is in fact real.
Yeah. Can you shop for butt plugs there?
I don't know. Let's take a gander. And
Yes,
here's how you know
ask-gander.
everything's going well in my life is the keys on my keyboard only work about 70% of the time. So it takes me real. Oh, welcome to Buttplug. Oh, it just redirects you to buttplug.com.
Yeah.
The best site for butt movies. Oh, it's not even butt plugs. This guy's like a plug for butts.
What?
Like when you say, I got the plug, you know, if you're talking about, sorry guys, the recorder cut off. Moving on, clit.website.
That website feels so lazy.
Yeah, who is that for? That's like an old lady done. What? That website?
Yeah, sure. I went to google.bing/the computer /interweb. Shit.
Not to be confused with Chandler.bing, which is my domain. I will be updating soon.
Chandler.bing. Could there be any faster
Keyboard.
results?
What?
It was a Friends reference. Don't worry.
Could I?
It was a reference to any pop cultural thing in the past 30 years. I don't expect you to comprehend what it is.
That
Yeah,
was like-
Tom.
I'm sorry, it's not a spajou. It's not a spajou ballerina song. Uh,
What are they called? Fucking
love
spaghetti opera?
yeah, click that website. I'm going to say is not taken.
I was leaning towards not taken, but I'm a part of the counterculture. I gotta go taken.
You're
You're part of the over-the-counter
Yeah, keep-
culture.
keep stuttering,
for sandwiches.
keep stuttering.
It's a sandwich counter.
Yeah, dude, you fucking love sandwiches,
Yeah,
bro.
you
Yeah,
fucking
who
meat eating-
doesn't like sandwiches?
I realized I couldn't even call you a meat eating
Yeah,
bitch. 'Cause, yeah.
fucking vegetarian.
All right, whatever, you peanut butter N-word.
Yeah, Tom, you're fat without consuming flesh.
You George Washington Carver.
Congratulations.
Did you say George Washington Carver?
No, but that would have been funnier.
Yeah, Carver, like he's carving up, I don't know, fucking tofu.
Sure, why not?
probably
No,
why.
it's because I called him peanut butter N-word, and that's the guy who invented peanut butter.
Carver was his actual last name, Connor.
I know, Tom.
Hang on. Do you know we're not talking about George Washington?
We're talking about the black man who invented peanut butter. I learned this from American Dad episode.
Tom, you fucking idiot. Yeah. That is not taken.
cool.
Meanboys.edu.
Ooh.
Mean Boys
Are
education.
you a grandma that just found an earring that she thought she Ooh.
.edu.
What was that laugh you did earlier? that you made for real with your face in a moment of joy. All right, dude. Now you just sound like a fucking a ghost Pokemon.
Okay. Mean Boys.
You slutty Gengar.
God, that is who I am.
That is exactly what you are, bro.
What's up? I'm stocky and ready to fuck.
I mean, you go through walls, but there's not as much transmogrification going on. Is that the right word? Who could care?
Transmogrification? What did you say?
I dare you to spell what he just said.
I don't think what he said was a thing.
Transmogrification?
That's not what he. That's a different thing.
I think, and I'm being sincere here, that I'm referring to something from a Calvin and Hobbes comic.
Transmogrifier. But I think
dude.
transmogrify is a word, too.
Really?
Yeah. We don't have to look into it, but...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Did you guys know Bill Watterson drew 3 panels of Pearls Before Swine?
Really?
Yeah, and the joke was
I
that
don't
like
know
he,
this
he let-
person.
Don't worry about it.
he made Calvin and Hobbes. You know Calvin and Hobbes?
It's a cat, right? He hates Mondays.
Yeah. Are you doing a bit, Tom?
No.
You nodded and you said no. I'm just legitimately curious.
You fucking
Just be honest with me. If you thought that Calvin and Hobbes was Garfield,
I like you guys not being able to tell sometimes. Well, I like it on the podcast. It gets annoying off the podcast. I was doing a bit.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, let's. Because if you
I'm
weren't,
such a convincing dumbass.
wow, man.
Well, that's going into the
congratulations.
theme song.
But no, I knew it
Don't
was.
say this like you have control over it all of the time.
have. Okay,
You
on
have
rare
control over
occasion,
it.
I don't have control over it.
Rare? You want to
Yes,
say rare?
Yes, rare.
I think I'll say more often than not, you have control of it.
I'd say like 85% of the time.
I would say like 70. So I think that's. I don't
We'll
know if that's
split
not,
the difference at 90.
Mean Boys that eat you is not taken.
Tom, is it taken or not taken?
I'm gonna say not taken.
Well, what do emus have to do with this?
Yeah.
They're bad birds. I
It's
don't
with an
think-
M, dumbass.
It's taken.
Really?
Yeah, someone is just squatting on it. She
Oh,
wrote that in the
motherfucker.
spreadsheet. All right, and finally, how much is this domain name worth? We got a couple options to choose from here. HillaryClinton.sex. How much is that?
How much is it worth?
Yeah, how much is that going for?
Oh god, this is always the hard one because I really have no frame
about-
of reference for what they cost.
50 emails.
What do you mean? Oh,
I got the joke you were trying to make.
yeah, dude.
Lock her up. Lock her. Oh, never mind.
Taint!
That's how Tom checks the mics, much to everybody's fucking chagrin.
There's only
Yeah.
3 of us, and
Yeah.
33% of this podcast loves it.
No, well, it's never been on the show. Oh, yes, yeah, I guess you are 33%.
Yes.
I think Mean Boys there.
God damn it.
I think HillaryClinton.sex is $500.
Tommy Goss.
I'm gonna go 800.
$129.99.
Damn!
A bargain at twice the price, if you ask me.
Nicely done.
Yeah, $130 to fucking have that be my webs. I want to do that for like when I do other podcasts because my name's hard to spell. I want to get one that redirects to mine, so I
Yeah.
might buy one. It's something stupid. You know?
Actually,
Fart dot lawyer.
I would
Fart.lawyer's already the Big Meek snapped it up.
I would love that.
Jizz.biz
website.
is the one that's super expensive.
Jizz.biz is so much money.
I
And
actually-
I'm so devastated because I was like, oh man,
How much is Jizz.biz currently worth?
it is like
This is like checking cryptocurrency.
it is an unaffordable amount. And I really think that I could be like a huge like fucking tube site if I could get a team behind it. Oh, it's taken. Somebody snapped it up. Probably from my recommendation.
Shit.
It was free for a while. I tweeted about it. I'll find the screen cap right now if you guys vamp a little bit. I know exactly
We need to reach out to the owner of Jizz.biz. If you are listening to the show and you're the owner of Jizz.biz, which actually seems plausible, reach out to us. Let's make something happen.
It was $1,329, so it was $1,300, which is honestly less than I remember it being. So let me see if it.
I mean,
goes
that's
to anything.
unaffordable for us,
If this person's
but-
using it for something, then it's just like a weird like spam, like getting like ad clicks for like sex dating, adult dating.
Oh, I think I've been redirected.
We
to
can
that.
find a way to just do a really funny spam page.
That would be fun.
We should
Yeah.
hit him up and just be like, hey, can we just like piggyback some marketing and we'll.
Oh, we
do
got to
what-
create the Tom Lightning Round virus.
What?
No, you want to ruin people's computers and commit a felony, is what you're describing.
This is
All right,
illegal
I'm
to
going to
make
look
viruses?
up who it is.
It's illegal to hijack and destroy someone's computer? Yes.
What happened to America?
Okay, yeah, this guy lives in Arizona.
Oh, we found the owner of Jizz.biz?
Yeah, I did a who is search. I won't say his name just because that seems rude, but I do have his phone number listed here, and I will be
Are you
reaching out to
serious?
him.
Oh, we are calling this man on the air.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I think that's the place to do
You
it.
can speak to our lawyer.
Oh, dude, it expires pretty soon.
I get to be the lawyer.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it expires at the end of this year. You know what? We'll look into this.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we'll be right back with something else. The Mean Boys podcast is brought to you by Studio Headphones.
This is Studio.
Studio headphones are fucking great, man. I love them. I use them every single day. And
Yeah,
here's
they
the thing.
fucking rip.
Here's the thing about them. If you're gonna splurge on something, get something nice and quality. Like, what do you do more than listen to shit? You know, what do you do? What happens more than? It's like get a good bed, get a good TV,
Your
get a
headphones
good
are the
car.
barrier between you and the world.
Yeah,
Like, you
and-
need to keep that strong.
And this is just
and
a good,
luxurious.
solid fucking investment. They're very comfortable. They sound
like ear
fantastic.
magic.
It's absolutely like ear magic. Thank
What
you,
it
Tom.
is.
We did this while he was trying to put a file on a flash drive, so hopefully he'd be too distracted to pop
Ruin
in
the ad.
Mr. Ear Magic.
You shut your fat mouth. But yeah, studios are great.
Yeah, studios are fucking awesome. And guess what? If you hop on over to studiosweden.com, they've got like earbud things that like fit around your neck that are very sexy and cool. They got the headphones. We're wearing the Regents right now. That's the premium on-ear model. And you're getting a 15% discount with promo code MEANBOYS. That's just Mean Boys, MEANBOYS. You know how to spell Mean Boys. You're listening to the show. You got to it on iTunes somehow. And they're going to get 15% off, free shipping all over the world. These are a fucking amazing gift. If it's your significant other's birthday and you really want to fucking, and if you can't lay down the necessary dick to please them, you're going to want them to slide open a nice, fancy Swedish
by
box.
Swedish audio.
Absolutely. So thank you for supporting the show, Studio. Thank you guys for buying them. Head on over to studiosweden.com, promo code MEANBOYS. Snap them up. Hey, everybody. The Mean Boys podcast returns to play a round of our favorite game. Which of the following?
What song do you think you're doing?
It's the Eminem song. Guess who's back? No,
That's not the song.
Tom is fat, has no friends. Sorry, it just rhymed.
Hey. Well, it's also true, but the main thing was that it rhymes. This game comes to us.
When you just stare with that glazed silence.
No, I know people. I mean, I get it when people are like, "Whoa," because I forget that I just like have this like Children of the Corn ass look.
Yeah,
I'm just like, I don't know. I look like I've never cared about anything anyone's ever told me.
You do look like straight up evil, like. As hack as it is to call any like awkward looking white dude a school shooter, no one has ever looked more like a school shooter than Connor McSpadden.
Yeah, I don't know. It takes a lot of effort for me to. I don't
find
really,
the bullets.
I know. I mean, Michael Moore really fucked me with that whole bowling for Columbine stunt. I should drive 3 counties over to hit a Walmart.
Now you're bowling for soup.
Oh yeah, that's right. 250
2
reviews,
movies.
guys.
Boom.
What the fuck was I just gonna say? Everyone ran out of steam.
Yeah. Which is the
Not
following?
Cole.
No, I don't emote naturally. Is what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you're just
It's where I have to like,
you got RBF, dude.
Like at my girlfriend or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, and I'm like, even if I am happy, I gotta be like, eh.
Yeah, it's, I can always tell when you're cranking that on a little bit. It's kind of funny to see.
Yeah, and Keith knows, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you have your friendly guy voice where you go, oh, it's a high pitch voice,
and it's like I'm not even.
It's like you put a capo on your soul and fucking jumped it up a key.
Dude, that's exactly what it is. I'm not even an unfriendly person, really.
You're not a dick. You just seem like a dick.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's like if I just meet someone, you kind of got to be like, oh, neat, as opposed to I'm just like, all right, and like
Continue. Amuse me, clown.
You guys knock on my door. I'm just like, what?
I'm Jack. I can tell by your whether you're ready to party, talking to your girlfriend, or straight up jacking off.
Well, if I'm jacking off, I'll just say I'm jacking off. Well, here's the thing. It's like when I say come in, I got to say come in 5 times before you come in. But when I say I'm jacking off, you think I said come in.
One time that happened.
I think it happened a couple times. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was someone else.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, no one have you ever actually seen like dick in hand, or have you just?
No, I didn't even see anything. I opened the door and you just went. Like, you exploded like a cartoon character fighting with his wife.
I was annoyed. I was like, I got to make like a lot of some kind of noise right now to indicate that this
no,
is
you did.
not
Yeah, like
okay.
like an animal indicating threat. Like it was perfect.
Like I just
you honked like a goose.
I need to get like a fucking
like a cum goose.
I mean, little cum goose. That sounds like a thing.
Oh damn.
Anyway, this game, fuck. I just opened it back up.
Fly away, bone.
I forgot who wrote it. This one comes to us from @Dark Homunculus.
Dark Homunculus?
Dark _ Homunculus on Twitter.
Thanks, Honkmonculus.
Is it the underscore or does he say underscore?
He wrote out the word underscore, Tom.
You know it's an underscore.
I'm just trying to clarify.
What does Dark Harmonica say?
What is Darkulus? Dark Harkulus.
Hey, we already did the IKEA. Which of the following?
What does Shark Papadopoulos have to say about this episode?
This one is which of the following is not a celebrity birth name? So let's get right into it. A. Michael Caine, born Maurice Micklewhite. B. Michelle Pfeiffer, born Amanda Lee Rogers. C. Rock Hudson, born Leroy Harold Scherer Jr.
Who is Rock
Or
Hudson?
D. Alan Alda, born Alfonso D'Abruzzo.
Who are the last two?
Wait, okay, so Rock Hudson was a movie star in the
I just
50s.
remembered. I haven't taken my Zoloft in like 2 days. I'm like, oh, I'm having brain zaps.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I feel you. Rock Hudson was a movie star in the 50s who was like a ladies' man. Every woman wanted him, and he never got married because he was gay as fuck. He was like secret gay. I think he might. No, he didn't get AIDS, but he died of some sort of gay-itis.
We're like Brock Hugsman.
Can you real quick run him by me one more time?
Michael Caine, born Maurice Micklewhite.
Okay.
Michelle Pfeiffer, born Amanda Lee Rogers.
Yeah.
Rock Hudson, born Leroy Harold Scherer Jr. Or Alan Alda, born Alfonso D'Abruzzo.
Who is
fucking
Alan Alda?
D'Abruzzo?
Alan Alda was the main guy on MASH.
I didn't see that.
Okay, well, I can't help you.
He's like an old liberal guy.
Yeah, you know that guy that's Alan Alda? He's Alan Alda.
Latino?
He was in
First of all, never, ever, ever say Latino that way again.
Latino?
Latino?
Latino.
You don't have to say it with a question mark on it. That doesn't make you sound Mexican.
I'm asking a question. That's
Latino?
why there's a question
No,
mark
you know,
on it.
you know
see
what you
Latinx?
did. I forgot about Latinx.
My favorite Pokemon.
Ah.
The joke I've done, I don't know how many times
Same.
on this podcast. Alan, wasn't he in Horace and Pete?
Alan Alda?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was. I didn't
Okay.
see it, but I know he was in it.
I watched like an episode and I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't want to look at this, but you're making me look at it.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
Come on.
Sex crimes. I'm going to say Maurice Micklewhite is
We
the
both,
Yeah,
we
I
both
was-
did an incredibly unoriginal
No,
joke
actually, I
just
take it
now,
back.
so I feel better.
B is my guess.
I'm gonna go D.
All right, Tom, what is D?
The not Latino guy.
Technically correct, but also shut up.
The answer, Michelle Pfeiffer, B.
Hey.
Good job, Keith. Portia de Rossi was born Amanda Lee Rogers.
Oh.
I
So-
actually don't know who Michelle Pfeiffer is either, but I know
You're not going to know who
that
any
name.
of these humans
Yeah,
are?
She's the broad that made all the pills that made me this way,
Michelle
right?
Pfeiffer was Catwoman in
Oh,
Batman
that's
Returns.
Pfizer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where she does
still don't really
like what
remember,
you like
but-
instead
Okay,
of
well, you know the woman who was a cat?
Yeah, I don't
There you
remember.
go, champ.
you know that
I just
scene
don't remember what she looked
that's
like as
basically
not
your
a
life,
cat.
but if she started doing open mics instead of becoming a cat that fights crime.
I don't remember that scene.
I'll show it to you, and it's very funny. As indicated by Keith's raucous guffaws.
That's such a good reference, dude.
Round number 2, all mistaken identity.
Really quick point of order with Catwoman. She has that awesome, hello there sign.
Point of order with Catwoman. I don't know why other podcast fans
And
think the
it
show's
breaks and it turns into hell here. I hooked up with a dude one time and he had that sign and it was designed to flicker, so it turned into hell here. And
What does it say originally?
It says hello there, and then when
Uh-huh.
she breaks it, the O and the T break, so it says hell here.
You
And
know-
he had that sign in his house broken like that, and it was that's the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen.
I was driving up from Fullerton today, and I drove past an El Pollo Loco, and I was like, I got to do a sketch where it's Hell Pollo Loco. That's how out of ideas we are.
Flame broiled.
Round number 2, all mistaken identity edition. A, Albert Brooks, born Albert Einstein. B, Michael Keaton, born Michael Douglas. C, Katy Perry, born Kate Hudson. Or D, Julia Roberts, born Julia Child. Which one of those is fake? Who's that guy you told me, Michael something, where Walt Disney on his deathbed just said his name?
Oh, it was Kurt Russell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Michael something.
Can I hear A and B again?
A is Albert Brooks. Was he born Albert Einstein? And B was Michael Keaton, born Michael Douglas.
Do you know who any of those four people are?
Yes, I actually know one of these is for sure real.
Which one?
not-
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you knew one of the four people was real, and I was like, Tom, at least two of them.
No, I know like one of the answers to this.
Yeah, I know. So do I. I actually know. Yeah, I think I know this one. I think it's D.
All right, Tom Goss.
I'm gonna go A.
The fake one is D. Who did you know was real for a fact?
Katy Perry.
That wasn't one of the two he read you.
Or not Katy Perry. Kate Hudson. What was it?
Oh, yeah, no,
was-
Katy Perry was on here.
Oh yeah, no, but you said between A and B. Never mind. Yes,
Okay. Well, he probably...
Yeah, I knew the Katy Perry
we're
one was
fine. We
real.
can move off this.
Yeah.
Guys,
Why'd you
let's-
fuck up,
No,
Kate?
let's really dive into this.
All right, cool.
So, Tom... this bit's going nowhere.
Way to put the juice on it, McSpadden.
Hey, man, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I get out of it. Round number 3, Too Many Names edition. A, Meg Ryan, born Margaret, Mary, Emily, Ann, Hyra.
Shut up.
Fuck off.
Hail Hydra.
C, Cher, born Carolyn, Patricia, Helen, Elizabeth McWilliams. What the fuck
You
is
forgot
this?
B.
No, that's why I said B.
Oh, you said C.
Oh, well, it's B.
Okay.
All
C.
right, what's B?
B is Cher, born... blah,
Not
blah.
taken.
C, Audrey Hepburn, born Etta Kathleen Van Heemstra Hepburn Rustin.
Heemstra?
Yeah, Heemstra.
All these, all their original names sound like they're German secret agent name before they fucking.
I think that's why they
infiltrate
changed
America.
them.
And D, Dido, born Florian Cloud de Boinvial Armstrong.
Oh, that's too dumb to not be real. I'm
Yeah.
going to say it's A.
I thought Dido was the name of the band.
No, Dido's that lady.
That
Yeah.
There's just one lady?
They're also
Man,
birds.
That makes it all the more
You're thinking
impressive.
of dodos.
Yes.
that I thought it was a whole band making these amazing songs. It's just one Vision lady.
I mean, I think she has a band playing, but like,
Yeah, she doesn't play all the instruments at once.
Yeah.
She just sings and
So just fucking guess.
I say Tay.
I don't remember the first three.
Cool,
Okay,
just
well,
say one.
I'm not repeating it. You've lost
What
that
did you
right.
say, Keith?
A.
Every time Tom does the I'm not stupid, you're stupid for thinking I was actually that stupid bit, I won't repeat the which of the
I'm
following.
going to say
to you.
B.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, Tom's wrong. Oh, wait, no, actually, Tom was right. Actual birth name, Cheryl Sarkisian.
And that is why.
Yeah.
That is why, guys. Round number 4. In Russia, celebrity names you.
All right, well played, homuncula.
Yeah, look, fucking, that was real.
Well played.
Homuncula. Do, 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 do.
That was real cute.
Well
Shadow
played,
Goblin.
Park Chocula.
Do, do, do.
A. Demi- A.
Dude.
I'm just gonna. All right, A.
Connor, read them.
You
I
got
thought I had Connor read them, but I got an STD test.
Wait, I don't get it.
Gonorrhea.
Oh,
Connor read
gotcha.
them.
Yeah, dude.
It was a stretch.
I'm gonna be real with you.
So
boys.
was the test.
5.5 hours of sleep plus Zoloft zaps. I'm not. You're gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting here. So feel.
I
free
like
to
that we're
interrupt
just
me.
actively making it worse, knowing you're suffering.
I'm not suffering. I'm just not exactly the razor sharp wit that I'm used to.
Read the humorous Russian names.
All right, manop. A. Dummy Moore, born Dina Sofia Sergeyevich Obeler.
Sergeyevich should be your name.
Helen Mirren, born Ilyana Lydia Vasilyevna Mironov.
Gesundheit.
C. Kirk Douglas, born Isura Danielvich Demsky. Or Natalie Wood, born Natalia Nikolavana Zakharenko.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Zakharenko.
If you read all these backwards, I'm pretty sure it summons Karnak.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
the fucking
Can I
speech.
hear A?
A. Demi Moore, born Dina Sofia Sergeyevich Obilor.
I think it's A.
I think it's. Just give me the celebrities one more time.
Demi Moore, Helen Mirren, Kirk Douglas, and Natalie Wood.
Kirk Douglas.
I think it's A, just because I feel like some of those syllables don't usually go together. Like, I feel like he might have combined two different.
That actually is some sound logic.
Yeah.
Tom, it pains me to tell you this, but you are correct.
Nicely done.
It was A.
Tom the linguist.
Demi Moore was actually born Greg Johnson.
No, Demi Moore is actually born Demetria Gines. That was a good.
Gines?
That was a good. I don't care, but I'm just pretending to give a shit for the podcast.
Accurate. You get it.
And finally, all real or all fake. Stevie Wonder, born Stefan Hook Jenkins.
Old Hook Jenkins.
Yo, dude, you fucked up, Stevie. That's a way better name.
Yeah.
Elvis Costello, born Dennis Norman McIntosh. Shania Twain, born Elaine Rebecca Elliott. Or Anne Rice, born Mary Ann Jane O'Connell.
All real.
I think they're all fake.
Oh, Tom, you're fucking breaking my heart. You're right. Those are all fake.
What?
Stevie Wonder's given name is Steveland Judkins. Which should be Tom's name. That should 100% be what we call
Shut up, Steveland.
Steveland. My name is Steveland.
You know,
Brown,
some asshole
and
named Steve in Cleveland has a man cave that says Steveland.
Welcome to Steveland. You must be this tall to fucking.
What's Elvis Costello's?
Declan Patrick McManus. I actually knew that because I come from a family of Elvis Costello
That's right,
fans.
yeah. Because I think hearing it now, it sounds.
Shania Twain, Alina Regina Edwards, and Anne Rice was her fucking birth name was Howard Allen O'Brien.
Wait, what? What?
I don't naming a bitch Howard.
Yeah, man, you a lady.
Why you naming a bitch Howard?
Damn, you can't call a bitch Howard while you fucking a bitch. Oh, Howard.
Oh, give it to me, Howie. Oh,
That pussy feels so good, Howard.
Your ass is tight, Howard.
Damn, you Howard the fuck.
Who is she?
Anne Rice? I don't fucking know, dude.
She wrote an Interview with a Vampire.
Oh, cool. Good for her.
You mean Twilight?
No.
Anne didn't write shit. Howard wrote that book. That was Howard's work.
Man, Howard be putting it down.
How is this podcast going? I don't know.
What the fuck did you just say?
We'll be right back.
Mean Boys is brought to you by Don Carlos Taco Shop in La Jolla, California.
To Don Carlo.
Conveniently located down the street from the La Jolla Comedy Store. If
Across
you're in-
the street.
If you're in San Diego for an evening, fucking catch yourself an amazing comedy show with all the fine headliners they have coming through there, and then make the trip right down the road to Don Carlos and pick up a delicious California burrito. That's my favorite. But if you want to check out their menu options, of which there is a fucking bounty,
A lot of burritos.
tough to behold, go over to eataburrito.com for more information. And just know that this man, the way he talks about making burritos is like the way like creepy dudes with ponytails talk about making their own knives in their backyard.
Yeah.
Just the passion is there.
He's upsettingly good at it.
He's like, well, I use the waffle fries because it holds the sour cream in better in the burrito. And
The man he's an artist. He's a meat poet.
he really is. He really is. So go and see the Maya Angelou of fucking flesh tubes at Don
Check out
Carlos.
Mayo Angelou.
Yes, exactly. And back to the show.
Guang.
All right, and the Mean Boys podcast is back. Opening up the Mean Boys mailbag. Read some of your questions. If you want to send us a question or leave us a voicemail, you do the first at meanboyspodcast@gmail.com anytime of the day or night, or meanboyspodcast.com/contact. And voicemails, that number is 304-805-ME, and that is 6326 for all the simpletons out there.
Mean.
We got some nice tweets today. Louis A. Galvez writes, is Wild Wild West considered a steampunk movie? I gotta
Ow,
say...
fuck.
Oh, Tom just hit his funny bone on the mic stand.
For those listening, Tom just hurt himself sitting.
Hey,
No, that's for real. That's like the fattest way to hurt yourself.
I was
Cut to
moving
the
my
chair
arm.
breaking.
That's just below sleeping and breathing. Is sitting.
I was moving my arm.
After that is strolling
Yeah, you move your arm wrong.
and then reading.
I dented the metal. What do you want?
Undented metal and a smarter co-host. Is it a steampunk movie? I guess technically.
Well, good luck finding both those things the same person.
I mean, that spider is pretty steampunky.
Yeah, I feel like it's not like a. I mean, if
movie's
you're
just
like
bad.
if you're a steampunk purist, it's probably not like. Well, actually, steampunk actually had. It's probably not like on that level. But I mean,
No. Have I told the steampunk story about my work on the show?
no.
Yeah, where the dog gets fucked.
Nope.
Tom, have you ever heard the story about when Keith
No,
told Tom? the
yeah,
story
yeah.
about
Well,
when the
I
dog-
watched a dog cornhole a bitch on a dirigible. No.
What is a dirigible?
It's a blimp.
Yeah, dirigible.
No,
is-
when I worked
honestly, you're the mode of transportation you were born to use.
pedaled by foot like the fucking guy in Mad Max.
Oh, this is a fun 4 a.m. Mean Boys around the house bit. Is Keith Ray blimp captain? You know, when I finally command my own dirigible after I fight my way to the top of the garbage barge and I get my own Sour Mash distillery open and all my Bitcoin investments pay off,
It's gonna be great.
I'm going to buy myself a pair of new shoes.
No, when I worked at the Queen Mary in Long Beach, it's a hotel, and they would have like conferences and conventions and stuff. And there was one day where they were having both a steampunk convention and a gathering of like surviving family members of dudes who died during World War II.
Oh my god,
And this-
that fucking rules.
This 400-year-old woman, because if you're not familiar with the steampunk subculture, it's a bunch of virgins who turn top hats into robots. It's fucking
It's the
lame
worst.
as hell, dude.
It's just like, what if I put gears on my horrible body?
It's everyone just wearing like vests, and they're all just fat and smell terrible. A lot of them are in like assistive scooters because they have fucking body
just-
gout.
Like
they're
imagine what if Steve Hofstetter was the villain in an H.G. Wells novel and you have a steampunker.
just- damn good reference.
I will say scooters are the most robotic thing that you could do, like, right? Because it's robot based.
I would say
Excellent point.
robots are
Well,
above
this 900-year-old woman who is super in a wheelchair because she needs one.
Wait,
and
I
not
thought you said
because
400.
what? You get it. She comes up to me and she just goes, "What's all this?" And I don't know how to explain it. She goes, "I'm like, it's a steampunk convention." She goes, "What's a steampunk?" And I swear to God, in my mind, I was just like, "Your husband did not die face down in the mud on D-Day for me to explain this to you." And I just wanted to kill her with a pillow.
Yeah.
And just be like, "Sleep now. Do not see what we wasted your freedom on."
You should have just been like, "You're crazy. You're seeing things. These
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are all dressed normally."
Yeah, can we put some pills in this lady?
Man, that's fucking dude. It's for certain old people where it's like you shouldn't have had to see like Logan Paul, man. Like you know, there's
Why is he every reference now?
Because fuck him, that's why.
I don't know, because I'm tired and I can't cook up anything. I used all my good ones on Spyro and H.G. Wells, so I'm out of fresh ones.
Time Machine was dope.
Cool. So Luis Benitez writes, which one of you is most likely to do a complete 180 and become a born-again Christian? Good question. I think I'm, honestly, Dark Horse, most likely to have like a psychotic break than Tom.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that question again?
Which one of us is most likely to do a complete 180 and become a born-again Christian?
Oh, I have Jesus in me, though.
Yeah,
You guys-
I for sure think Keith.
You
His
guys
name
never
was Jesus, and he lives down the street.
Nah, you guys never came up Jesus-y. I did, and I still there's a part of me that like misses God. Like I miss the idea of believing. In
Yeah,
God. Like,
no.
there was a comfort to it.
Wednesday,
Yeah, for sure.
a guy came up and goes, "Hey, all right, so can I talk to you?" I was like, "What's up?" And he goes, "Have you heard about the Church of Mary?" And I go, "Dude, I think all it's horse shit."
Yeah.
And I said it very aggressively, and he goes, okay, and he walked away. And I go, I also think you're fucking rude for interrupting me. I fucking hate that shit.
Dude,
don't
be a dick to those.
Do you remember?
It's a rude thing to do.
No, it is.
It is
Really,
such a rude fucking thing to do.
That's a story about a gentleman asking a mohawked behemoth if he heard about if he had heard about cost-free salvation. That man screaming at him and calling him an asshole.
No, it is the human form of the guy going around like the personified version of the Nigerian prince asking for money. It is fucking a gunk of horse shit.
Yeah,
and you shouldn't bug people you don't know with it.
Your use of gunk is incorrect.
I would rather be sneezed on than proselytized too.
Me too.
I cut him some slack, but imagine like believing a thing so like in your whole heart, and then,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Anybody who believes in a dumb thing,
they're allowed to believe in it.
Broadcast it to the world. Anyway, back to our podcast.
We don't.
Do you remember when we were at IHOP and that guy came up to us and was like, "I just wanted to know if you had heard the good word about Jesus in Orange County like 5 years ago." And I was just like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And he was like, "Hey, no, I was like, get the fuck out! Nobody gives a shit.
Oh,
You're
I do remember
bothering
this.
us. I'm trying to eat my fucking pancakes. Leave." And he tried to talk, and I was just like, "Leave."
Also, when
It's
you're
so
addicted to him,
rude.
though, you convince them like, "Oh, the devil's got him. We got to try harder."
They can think whatever the fuck they want as long as they don't bug me.
All right. Well, I look forward to in 2 weeks when Tom beats a missionary to death.
I just remember
I made 2 16 missionaries cry because they wouldn't leave me alone.
Hang on, you just said 216, and I don't know what.
2 16-year-old missionaries.
Oh, good. So you're shouting at children.
I told them to leave nicely at first.
Oh wait, how many
And then I
teenagers did
didn't
you
even-
bang facing them?
Here's the thing. I didn't even really yell at them. I just pointed out how what they were doing was selfish aggressively. And they...
Tom, when you were whispering, you were screaming.
Yeah, they were rude, so I screamed and threw a bottle at them.
I didn't touch them at all.
Well,
But
yeah,
my
the
favorite-
bottle did.
My favorite... No. My favorite moment was when the guy's just kind of like tearing up. He's like, but... And his friend puts a hand on his shoulder and goes, it's okay. We'll move on.
Oh, dude,
They walked
I know
away.
I shouldn't. It's probably mean, but I do love that. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
no, I get it.
Here's the thing. I'm
I
not...
just remember my dad we were at a fair together. He took me like to the carnival, and we were walking around, and some guy hands him shoves like an orange little mini Bible at him. I just remember him looking at the guy like, ew, and just being like,
You can believe... I don't
my
care
dad
what
is
you
cool.
fucking believe. Just don't go around doing that shit. I fucking hate it. Yeah, no, I got a free Bible, orange free Bible once. And I used it as a fly swatter. It was a family fly
That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious. Also, the fact that a family of Buddhists has a device to kill things.
Oh yeah. You guys are killing it at everything.
Yeah, no, I hate it when they do it too. I fucking any religion. It's not Jesus specific.
yeah.
It's any fucking religion.
I've been your friend and lived with you long enough. I've heard you yell about your anger towards the concept of religion
so
many times.
I'd say probably not me.
I guess
to
the
answer your
is
question.
Keith. Yeah.
yeah, it's for sure me.
Yeah, dude, this is a good one. Death to the Phils asked to the Phils.
Death of the Phils.
Death to the Phils asked, what's the worst date you ever been on? And then Grant Baxter replies, I think we already know what Keith's was. And then there's a dog emoji. I gotta go ahead and fave that right now.
The worst date I've ever been on.
I've already told the story about the fucking Buddhist chick with all the pots in her living room.
Yeah.
So that would be mine.
The worst date I ever went on, I might have told this one on the podcast, so apologies if this is repetitive. I went on a date with a girl who I worked at Disneyland. She worked in like the employee cafeteria.
Labrador Retriever.
I didn't fuck the dog. The other lady watched another lady fuck a dog. There's like 6 degrees of this lady fucking a dog.
I'm not fucking any dog.
I didn't fuck the dog.
He had a puppy coat.
The problem is yelling this. Now our neighbors just think I fucked the dog.
I would be horrified to hear what our neighbors think of us.
Dog fucking Jerry. They're all fucking dogs. Tails up. Face down.
Whoa, did somebody say the end? Yeah.
Black lab. Not in my building. Giddy up. Giddy up.
So
So I go on this date with this girl. And
please continue with your working class tragedy you're about to tell us.
Anyway, back to
I swiped my lunch card for her so she could have extra square pizza.
Back to my downbeat Neil Diamond B-side. Or Neil Young. God damn it, I fucked up my own joke.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
Anyway,
get it together, bro.
You get it. Wrong, Neil.
Spent all this time fucking dogs when you should have gotten better broadcasting. All right, 500 iTunes reviews. Keith fucks a dog. It's official.
Yeah, but I get to pick the breed.
What kind of dog would you fuck?
We had this
Chihuahua
conversation
dog?
last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Why would you
with
fuck a Chihuahua? That's mean.
Who were we talking to about this? What mic?
I don't think I was part of this.
At one of the mics we went to last night, I was talking to somebody about what kind of dog you would fuck if we had to fuck.
Was
a
it
dog.
at the VFW?
I think it might have been at the VFW.
Okay.
Yeah, because
This is not the interesting part of the story.
Anyway, nobody's fucking a dog. So anyway, so go on a date with this.
No, what kind of dog would you guys fuck?
Oh, I don't. A pit bull because I want to be the alpha. That's the answer.
Yeah, I feel like a pit bull's got like a fat ass.
Yeah, they're thick. They got haunches.
Yeah.
Oh, Rottweiler because
Well,
of
you can't-
diversity.
Like I feel like a pit bull could take
Is he a
it.
Rottweiler because of diversity? You can't fuck a little dog. That's like peeling a banana in reverse. Like it's just like
Jesus, yeah, I just feel like its eyes would pop out of its head like one of those like squeezy toys you used
I
to
don't
get as
like
a kid.
this.
All right, guys, no one's fucking a dog. The Mean Boys podcast does not endorse dog fucking.
unless that dog is like jonesing for it, jonesing for a bones. And okay,
Oh, I'm burying a bone.
Yeah,
Okay,
you get it.
so anyway,
open
Keith,
up that hydrant. Yeah, so I go on a date with this girl who worked at the employee.
tell us about when you butt fuck someone with a spore candle.
We decided. we decided not even. We decided to go to Disneyland because we were like, oh, we'll go hang out at Disney. And it turned out very quickly this girl was like retarded. Like she was just the
Whoa,
dumb.
whoa, you might get banned from This Is Rad.
Oh heavens to Betsy's! Well, this is retarded because this lady was dumb.
Heavens to Betsy's.
She's one of those like I'm an adult, but I'm still way too into Disney people.
Oh, the worst.
Those are monstrous. They're
Yeah.
like cult members. And so I'm like an hour into this. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So I do the like fake an emergency phone call thing. Here's where I make the mistake. I should have been like, oh, my house got broken into, or like, oh, something else happened. Instead, I panicked and I just went, oh, my grandma died. And she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, so I gotta go. And she's like, well, I guess I'll go too. And I have to like pretend I'm really tore up about my grandma dying. It turns out we took the same bus to get there.
Whoa.
So we have to wait for and get on a Orange County public bus where I'm like having to like act. I'm like fake crying, like pretending.
Oh my God, dude.
I end up getting off like 4 stops early on Catella. I let her go, and then I just I went to the movies by myself and went and saw Pan's Labyrinth. Damn fine film.
Wow,
It
man.
was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's
That
pretty
was,
bad.
the date
date.
itself was just kind of bad, but like the end point was pretty rough.
Tom, is your worst date the one where you opened up to a gal about a dream you thought was real on accident?
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Tell it. I
I
promise she doesn't listen to the show.
Yeah, I just. I told this girl was talking about being a special ed teacher, and I'm not even 100% sure if it was a date. Regardless, and I.
Tom is in like
backpedal though.
She's
a
talking,
proto-romantic scenario.
Yeah.
she's talking about.
She's definitely throwing you vibes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes.
And she's talking about being a special ed teacher, and I'm like just trying to figure out how do I not say I used to be in special ed. I used to think I was retarded. I used to trying to avoid that, and then as I'm like trying to bar that verbiage, instead what I yell is, oh, that reminds me, when I was in 7th grade, my mom tried to sign me up to go to a blind school. And she was like, what? And I was like, well, it was blind and deaf. And she's like, okay. And it just kind of destroyed the moment. It wasn't until I was driving home where I realized that might have been a dream. And I still need to ask my mom whether or not she tried to do this. Because either way, it makes sense. And I'm not sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then you didn't realize until the drive home, you're like, oh, I might have dreamed that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, one more. Okay, let's find a good one here. If you guys were pro wrestlers, what would your names and gimmicks be?
Oh, Steven Judkins.
Tom would be Meat Pants. I think you can guess the gimmick.
Captain James T. Girth.
Okay.
Except
I don't
from Stunned
know
to Thrill.
wrestling.
You don't like? I don't like it either. I don't know.
Good thing you picked this one.
No, I thought it'd be fun. My thing, definitely not the gay wrestler is my name.
Well, I mean, I know there's
No, my name is the straight wrestler.
This is wrestling related.
I could be Bulk Hogan.
Oh, Bulk Hogan's pretty good.
That's
Me
fine.
and Opie were arguing about something the other night, and he goes, I'm going to put the people's elbow on you. And I go, don't you mean the you people's elbow?
That's pretty funny. All right, guys. What is your closest brushes with death? Also, pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, that's a fun one.
I go waffles.
It really depends on where. Generally, I go waffle, but if it's certain places, if I'm in the mood, I'll go with a pancake.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking of which time I was in the ICU I should talk about right now.
Okay, Tom,
I've had
you
quite
win.
a few.
Let's go non-suicide brushes with death.
Non-suicide.
That's less of a fun story.
Ooh. I think that's all of them. I think all of them. I'm trying to think.
I almost got shot as a kid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was at a concert and it turned into a riot and we had to escape and guns started going off and I guess like my mom like threw me over a fence, threw me in the back of a truck and afterwards she was like checking my clothes and she found like a bullet hole in my sweater.
Wow.
Yeah, that was when I was like 4 or 5. It was the band we were going to go see tonight actually.
What? That's so funny. Me, it was probably when I got like my throat closed up when I had mono and MRSA and I get steroids in my neck.
I forgot you just got like all of the illnesses at once.
I know. I was literally covered in flesh-eating sores with mono.
Yeah, you got a biblical plague from
It's probably
fucking
like
a suicide girl.
Actually, it was probably 6 months ago when I had pancreatitis, and I decided instead of going to the nearest hospital after having it for 2 weeks to take a fucking 6-hour plane trip home because the doctor screamed at me so fucking much that I could have gone into toxic shock.
That's how fucking tough Tom is, man.
I thought I had bad gas.
Tom thought his fucking insides were exploded. That's how bad Tom's farts are. He thought that it could have been that.
I told him, I was like, yeah, I thought I just had some bad gas or something. And he goes, you literally had a chemical fire inside of your butt. He did not think it was funny. I did.
Well, guys, that's the show. We'll have some more. We got some weird voicemails and shit. We'll save those for the next episode.
Yeah.
We're recording these close together. Going on tour, guys.
Hell yeah, dude. The Mean Boys Spring Tour is coming. We're going to fucking the University of...
that's not open to the public.
Never
so
mind.
matter.
Well, we'll be in Milwaukee, but you can't come.
We can't. No, we got another show in Milwaukee. You can
we'll
come
be
to.
in Milwaukee. You can come sometime.
Everybody.
Great work, everybody.
Are you glad we waited for 6 months to announce these days?
For the love of shit, we're going on tour.
Milwaukee, Chicago, fucking
Fort Wayne,
Indiana, Detroit. I got them in front of me. I'll read them.
Detroit,
Cleveland,
Pittsburgh.
We're going to
Adam and Steveland.
Washington D.C., Philadelphia, and New York, motherfucking city, bitch.
Yeah.
You guys, by this time, at least some of the tickets should be live on MeanBoysPodcast.com. Go snap those up. Tell your friends. We're fucking great comedians. We put on a good show. You guys will have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we'll hang out. We'll party. We'll fucking swap stories. It'll be a good time.
We're going to be doing stand-up at some of these shows. There are going to be a few live Mean Boys podcasts on the road, so keep your eyes peeled for the specifics.
Yeah, seriously, though, bring your friends so we can come back to your stupid
please.
town.
Yeah,
fucking,
totally.
You guys wanted us to come. We're coming. We're excited. You are now our street team. We need you to fucking sell these. Yeah, I know we just talked about how it's rude to like go up to people and try and force things into their life. We lied.
Yeah,
do this
do
with
that
this
with
show.
this podcast,
Get
yeah.
every idiot in your fucking neighborhood to come to these shows, and we promise we will blow their dicks off.
Say, look, we're not the most popular podcast, but, you know, people ask us, when are you coming to XYZ? And we're like, all right, we'll see where the most people are. We'll plan out a route. We'll do an inordinate amount of work booking venues and promote. This was fucking hard. So please, come out. It'll be a good time, I promise.
And also, if you haven't signed up for the Patreon yet, now would be a really good time to do that.
That would be great.
We got some airplane tickets to buy, and we might have lost a few big donors.
Ugh, yeah, we sure might have, everybody.
Patreon.com/meanboys. Get your tickets if the ticket links are live. If not, they'll be live very, very soon. We are fucking stoked for
And
this tour.
if they're not, if your city isn't live when you go up there, hop on the email list. You'll be the first to know.
Yes.
Also, fucking videos coming soon. That's going to be a Patreon awards here. We'll have some clips going out on YouTube. You can see the full video episodes live on Patreon.
Yep.
Come see me headlining the Velveeta Room in Texas, fucking June 15th and 16th. It's going to be a lot of fun. I had a great time in Austin last time I was out there, so please, I'd love to see some of you guys. And I'm headlining the motherfucking Comedy Off Main Street in Glendale, Arizona, the 23rd and the 24th of February. So come hang out.
This weekend, I'll be at the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego, Friday and Saturday, doing 4 shows, 7:30 and 9:45. And May 25th, I will be headlining the Kingpin Lanes Comedy Show in Blue Lake.
Oh, yeah. Also, fucking, I'm in Oklahoma this weekend. Look on my Twitter or my Facebook or my Instagram for dates. I'll post them there.
February 8th, I'll be at Chapter 1 in Santa Ana. The February 18th, I'll be at the Hollywood Improv Lab in Hollywood, California.
Nice.
The 21st, I'll
Hollywood
be at,
Tom, baby.
Yeah, my first time doing that show. So if anyone
awesome,
wants to come out, please support. The 21st, I'll be at Ollie's in Fountain Valley. March 8th, Canteen Points. And then I have a couple other shows, but those are later in March, so I'll announce them.
Cool.
Yeah, so guys, we'll fucking see you soon.
Yeah.
Another episode coming on Thursday. We love you.
Fuck everything. Dogs got fucked. Tom, you idiot.